Hey guys, welcome to OddsSeeker Live. We're back with NFL Week 15. I'm I'm Izal Koyner with Jordan Ardris. We're here to give you some good live picks. Hopefully today, we will concentrate on the NFL, but we will keep an eye on NHL and some NCAA actions as well. So Jordan, what do you want to add to my introduction? I want
Welcome,
you to
welcome
take the lead
everyone.
today.
For those of us joining for the first time, Yuzel and I are, very experienced in terms of live betting on NFL. More so, Yuzel. My nickname for now is the Grasshopper.
Exactly, exactly.
We'll see if I can learn properly. But basically, the method is, we don't take any pregame picks. We wait until the games are already happening. We wait until we see the flop to make our bet. Is essentially the way we like to put it. So basically, right now we're heading into the halftime for most games. We're going to recap what we're thinking. Right now, we're going to go through the games. We're going to recap what we're thinking and let you guys know what you should be looking for in the second half of this 1 o'clock slate here in the NFL. So, to start, also, if you want to go to oddseeker.com, /odds. That's going to show you that's going to have a chart with all the different sports books and all the different lines you can take. Again, as always, we recommend you have multiple sports books to be able to capitalize on the line differences and the mistakes that they're going to make. I think we're pulling that up on the screen now. Yeah, so this is the screen and what it looks like. As you can see, different books have different lines. So, you can capitalize on those differences and the different odds that they have. So basically what we're looking for when we live bet is these kinds of little mistakes that the books are making because we want to take money from the books. That's our main goal. Take money from the books and put it into your pocket.
Exactly. We're not only giving you the best live picks, but we're also trying to give you some inaccuracies that we caught on the sportsbook sides. Like for example, let's say if all the sportsbook has plus 3.5 spread for a team and another one we realize they're making an error on their end and just giving you like a better plus 5.5 type of thing, we will actually highlight you that. And this is an incredible source to use. So Jordan, maybe we can actually post the link on the
the
on
link
the
will
chat
be in the
box.
chat. I will pin that to the top. It's OddsSeeker, two S's in the middle.com /odds. And you will see the screen that we're looking at right now. Now, in the first half of the 1 o'clock slate, the first game was that started kickoff was the Bills and the Panthers. I don't think there will be that much to look for in the second half. I think the Bills are going to win this quite easily. We had a Josh Allen pick and, a nice 2-point conversion for the Panthers. But other than that, I think it's going to be a pretty straightforward game, right, Izo?
I think so, man. Like honestly, Panthers are not promising this season, and like I think Cam coming back was a great PR and everything, but at the end of the day, he just came back with a win, and then it was a lost cause all again. So I don't think there's any action to take on that one.
Yeah, and
you never know, but for now.
For now, we're not looking at too much action. We're looking at Bills. Bills need this win if they want to, keep looking like that super strong team that we thought they were at the beginning of the season. They're definitely going to need to prove themselves by winning this game easily if they want to keep being considered, that kind of playoff team that's going to make it to the conference championships in any way, shape, or form. Next game has probably the most interesting scoreline: Lions v Cardinals. We have the Lions up 17-0. No one could have seen that coming. I do believe that it's entirely due to the deal I made with the Devil 2 weeks ago. I did promise the Devil that I would never make fun of Jared Goff again, and you know what? He's looking great today, so I don't even have to make fun of him.
Guys, I'm actually pretty bummed because like the reason why we go live in the second half is usually we take our live bets in the second half versus the beginning of the game, but sometimes like actually as soon as the game started, I told Jordan, like, Jordan, I'm feeling another win coming from Detroit Lions for us. Like I had that feeling, and they were playing incredible. Like guys, if I didn't tell you who the teams were and show them the records, you wouldn't believe Lions was one of the worst teams this year. Like they played incredible on the defensive end, on the offensive end. And I was actually bummed when they scored the last touchdown because I was super ready to like give you like my first pick was ready. Like I was going to tell you, guys, pick Lions money line right away. But unfortunately, they scored that last second halftime touchdown, which brought down the money line to all the way down to 1.4, which is a little annoying for me because I really wanted to share with you guys. Like,
Here's the question:
yeah,
we know that Kyler Murray and the Cardinals are going to score a couple TDs in the second half.
they will, 100%.
If they start climbing back, if they make a couple scores, and the money line for the Lions goes to 1.7, are we advising a Detroit money line at that point?
I mean, I will reserve my judgments. I don't want to answer that question right away because what we do is basically look for momentum shifts.
Right.
We watch the game, and then if I'm watching the game and if I see something else, I'll let you guys. But my initial thought on the first half was a Lions money, like a Lions win. Like that was, to me, that was money. But anyways,
So we will reassess that as the second half progresses with Detroit and Arizona. We will see if we can catch. That'll probably be one of the first games where we might be able to see an opportunity.
100%.
Next, we have the battle for the worst, the battle for the worst record of the season. Jacksonville and Houston. Houston up 2010. Jacksonville was oddly like a 6-point favorite pregame. They just fired their coach, Urban Meyer. As you guys probably know, that made the news. I mean, apparently, historically, teams that fire their coach have a good record the game after. So I don't know.
They have a name for that. I think it's dead coach type of thing.
Yeah, the dead coach bounce back.
Exactly.
So Jacksonville's not looking like a dead coach bounce back at the moment. We will see. That's one of those games that we will reassess as the third quarter progresses. See if we can catch any momentum shifts. Trevor Lawrence not having that bad of a game. He's got 100 yards so far. No TDs, no interceptions. Houston QB Davis Mills again around the same 100 yards, 1 TD, no interceptions. So that might prove to be a tight game. We might be able to catch something there. Another interesting scoreline: pregame favorites Miami Dolphins are down by 7 to the 3-11 New York Jets.
Yep.
3-11 New York Jets. That's again another interesting scoreline. I'm wondering if we're looking for either a comeback.
Okay, this is what I think. Okay, I think there's a correlation between the New York Jets Miami Dolphins game and the Houston Jacksonville Jaguars game. So this is my thought process. It's a very similar scenario where the underdog is leading as a surprise with like very close levels in terms of the ability of both teams. So I think, okay, this is what I think. I think if Jets win the game, then Jackson will lose. If Jackson will lose, Jets will win the game. I think
sorry. So if Jacksonville wins, then New York will lose.
What do you mean? Jets. Yeah, let's say Jets just to like avoid any complications.
Okay, so if Jaguars win the game, then Jets will lose.
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. So I think there's a correlation between the two games: Jets versus Dolphins, and not the Panthers. Sorry, the Jaguars versus Houston Texans.
Okay, gotcha.
So I think there's a correlation. Like the storyline so far, and the way the games appear, like it's identical, right? Like the
exactly.
underdog went up right away. The underdog was playing better. I think the scorelines were exactly the same at the halftime, no? So it was both 17-10 at the halftime. I think Houston scored a field goal at the beginning of second half.
So we're saying
check that?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying this. Okay. Scenarios went identically. Both underdogs went up 17-10 in the game.
Yeah, right at the end of the second quarter.
Exactly. So like at one point it was both 17-10. And the money lines were exactly the same in that game. Like favorites were at 2.0 and the underdogs were at 1.8. So I think the statistical relevancy of both games ending with the exact same scenario is very low. Like I think there will be a cross correlation on that one.
Okay, so we're looking to see what happens. If the Jaguars can mount a comeback or the Dolphins can mount a comeback, that'll tell us what's going to happen in the other game, and we'll keep you updated as that progresses, as always. Next game is Giants-Cowboys. Giants just made a field goal. It's 15-6 for the Cowboys. I mean, we talked about this before the show. I irrationally hate the Cowboys. That's my thought process. I don't think they're going to lose to the Giants, but I do think
they're not going to lose to the Giants.
They're not going to lose to the Giants, but I think it will be a closer game than they would have wanted. I think if Dallas wanted to show us that they're an elite playoff team, they would wreck. Yeah, sorry. If Dallas wanted to show us that they're an elite playoff team, they should be able to wreck the Giants. I think even if it's a close game, then it's not going to bode too well for the Dallas Cowboys.
Do we lose the stream?
Nope.
Oops, I don't know what happened there. Sorry, guys. For a second, I just lost my...
We are having technical difficulties.
Yes, bear with me. Sorry. I don't know what happened. We lost...
All right, and we're back.
We're
So,
back.
yeah, consensus on that is Cowboys will win. I don't think it'll be a blowout, and I hate the Cowboys. That's it. Next game is Steelers-Titans. Now, Steelers are a dead team, and I think just nobody told them they're dead is the problem with the Steelers. They keep walking around. We were actually even talking pre-show. Big Ben is starting to look more and more like the clock tower.
Bro, I can't...
He doesn't move, and he's about 500 years old, it looks like, on the field. So,
like, I think he should have retired last year. Like, this is embarrassing. Like, I have all the respect for him and his career at this point. Like, I hate these players like, I don't know, Eli Manning or Big Ben. Like, them being so bad in their last seasons. And, like, for people that just started watching NFL this season, it's such a bad impression, you know?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you're actually, like, a potential Hall of Famer, and you just show... Like, you're worse to, like, most of the fans that just started watching.
It feels like elderly abuse when Roethlisberger gets sacked. He goes down hard. He goes down hard.
Absolutely.
And we're also talking about how Titans have been, have had so much value in terms of their pregame odds this season.
Like, Titans are always the underdogs. And they
some.
always, like, what are their records right now? Like, they're doing incredibly well.
Yeah, they are.
They only have 3 losses, like, or 4.
Something like that. They are, I will tell you.
The standings? So they are like 9-4.
Yeah.
And like among that 9 game they won, like at least 7 on them, they were the underdogs. And the funny thing is, the games they lost against the Lions. No, not the Lions, sorry, against the Jets, against Houston. It's like when they're actually the favorites, they tend to lose the games.
Yeah.
And when they're the underdogs, they are the best value team in the league. So yeah, anyways, enough with the chit chat. Let's go back to the games. I think all the games started, so I'm just going to scroll through on MGM, as well as my bet feed, my beautiful bet feeds, sponsored by OddsSeeker. So like, this is just a great tool to. It's easier to like go through the feed instead of changing the tabs all the time, you know. Like they already
Definitely.
have all the prime sportsbook series. They have their like PointBet, their MGM, Unibet, DraftKings, FanDuel. What else? Thank you, OddsSeeker. Thank you for this.
Cardinals scored a field goal, making it 17-3 instead of 17-0. They're still at 3.0 money line. Detroit Lions at 1.4. Spreads minus 6.5.
I want that 1.7 on the Lions money line.
I think if Arizona scores another TD, it'll get there.
You think
But
so?
then at that point, that might signify a momentum.
That might change the conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, I want to go to the Dolphins Jets game. So I'm just seeing a decline on the Dolphins money line. So it was 2.0 a second ago. Now it dropped down to 1.65. I will display the simulation, and as you can see, Miami Dolphins are on a scoring run right now. So they're at the New York Jets 27, first and 10. Okay. It looks like Dolphins is mounting the comeback here.
Against the Jets?
Exactly. So that means the likelihood of Jacksonville losing is very high. Look at the money line. It went up to 3.4 versus 2.0. So actually, do you see the cross correlation? Because people that watch our show for the first time might ask me the question: how can 2 unrelated events can be correlated? There is correlation, guys. You would be surprised. You need to bear with me to understand this. You need to watch my show all the time.
The same scenario, the same exact scenario,
guys, it's statistics. If there are 2 separate events happening, having this exact same scenario in both events, the statistical relevancy of that is very low. Anyways, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to get the Miami Dolphins money line right now. So let's check
Miami Dolphins money line.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to continue being aggressive because it's just bro, Jacksonville Jaguars money line went up to 5.25. So they're not going to win that. So I know for a fact that nothing is guaranteed. Again, I need to be cautious with what I say.
Are we looking at MGM right now?
Yes. Do you see anything higher? Sorry, I just lost my bet feed.
Minus 140. So we're analyzing Jets and Dolphins. We are looking for the Dolphins money line. We're trying to catch the best line for you guys. No, you got to tell me. I'm looking at
Take MGM. Take MGM.
MGM.
Yep.
All right, MGM. I'm locking a minus 140 Dolphins money line.
Cool. Guys, you should see an overlay. Do we have the overlay?
Yeah, let us know in the chat if you don't see the overlay. We locked in a money line on the Dolphins, minus 140 at MGM. If you find that line, anywhere else, hammer it. The Dolphins are going to make the comeback against the Jets.
Exactly. So
hopefully,
hopefully, but I'm pretty. We're never 100% sure in any game. Like we just evaluate the statistical relevancy of each odd, and the winning probability of Miami Dolphins winning this game is what? I need you to tell me that. At 1.72, 58.3%. So that's very high.
Considering if you consider the fact that they're down 7 and the sports books are still giving them a 60% chance to win the game,
the sports book is basically telling that Miami has a better chance of winning the game versus Jets, even when they're down by a touchdown, which is basically that was a story that the sportsbook was telling me. It was telling me Miami is about to score a touchdown. And I'm looking at the Texans Jaguars game. Texans is up 20-10. I don't think Jaguars will make the comeback. And as I said, I think there's a cross correlation between this game.
No, in the last 8 weeks, Trevor Lawrence has one throwing touchdown. I doubt he's going to get his second today.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, and look at this. Houston scored another field goal. So now, actually, Jaguars coming back is even harder than before. So I'm very confident with my Miami Dolphins pick. Hopefully, we will listen our famous jingle, the money, money, money song.
Very famous. All right. Looking around the rest of the NFL, I'm not seeing too many tight games. Should we have a look at basketball?
Let's do it. Bear with me, actually. I'm just going to check something with my NFL Intel guy, as always.
There's always a guy. That's the secret.
Exactly.
All right. And remember, guys, if you're tuning in late, you should still be able to catch it. Not much has changed. We got 1.7 or minus 140 in American odds. Miami Dolphins to come back and beat the Jets. We got the Dolphins money line at minus 140. So let us know if you made the pick. We want to win money together with our viewers. Again, we want this to be interactive. Let us know if there's a game you want us to pay attention to specifically and whatnot. And, we'll have a look and tell you if there's a bet to be made on it.
Exactly. And guys, we always tell this, we really want this show to be as interactive as possible. We want you to go to your sportsbook and ask us questions about what to bet on which game. We're here for you, more or less. We want to tell you what live picks to make and explain how we make it. So you don't definitely tag along. Feel free to take any bets we're taking, but also ask us. If you're watching, I don't know, a Russian hockey league, or it doesn't matter, an Italian basketball league, just ask me. I can actually help you. I can actually give you money on that. So we'll see. I can actually give you the best pick with the best explanation, and then fingers crossed. It's not in our power at the end of the day. I'm not playing the game, but I think I'm good at evaluating live picks and the signals that these sportsbooks are giving to me. So Jordan, I'm just skimming through NCAA games. This game that went to the overtime, that was a dangerous game.
Yeah.
Guys, by the way, if you don't know me, I'm a huge, I always pick the under versus the over. I mean, I shouldn't say always. I have scenarios, but I love basketball unders.
Basketball unders are the
that's my bread and butter. Exactly. That's that's where I make my wins most of the time. So I like betting under when there's a tight game at the end of second half on an NCAA game, and the reason is when it's very tight at the end of, let's say, the crunch time, 2.5 minutes to go, the defense is very intense. They don't need to intentionally foul, so it's just a perfect scenario to play under.
Now, what you do have to be careful for is the overtime. So depending on your sportsbook, there might be two different lines. If there's a line for the total game under and a line for, let's say, the fourth quarter or second half, always take the fourth quarter and second half Because then if it goes to overtime, your under's still safe.
Right. By the way, guys, if you're wondering why we're not giving you more picks, actually we're skimming through to see if there are any opportunities. I'm just checking on the under-overs. Like, you guys will realize that when I'm going through under-over across all the NCAA game, the under-overs are pretty close, actually. You'll see a lot of 130, 129, 132. So I'm just skimming through to see if there's any irregularities, like a really high one, like 180, that is above the average. Like, it's
Army and they just started the second half, though. So that's a little too early.
166.5. Yeah, it is high, but again, like, I actually watched a lot of NCAA game, and I also evaluated a lot of statistics. So like 166 is not that irregular. Like 166 is very possible. But if I see like a 180 over 180, like in the 190s, like that's not usual. You know, like
gotcha.
I would bet under on that, even if it's the beginning of the second half. So let's see, guys. Let's see. Again, let's check the chat box regularly. I'm hoping that our fans can ask us some questions. Like, I'm really comfortable giving you picks, but I would love to give you my picks on games that you actually show me or you ask me. So feel free to chime in, and we'll help you with good bets.
All right. So the NCAA basketball games are around halftime right now. Yep. We'll see as they get into the late minutes of the second half if we can find any lucrative unders. As for our NFL scenario, not much has changed. I mean, these games are actually all looking like under games at the moment. Not a lot of scoring today in the 1 o'clock window.
Good call, which we didn't spoke about.
Yeah.
We didn't actually consider that.
For example, Giants-Cowboys, 21 points, 8 minutes into the third quarter. What else?
37.5. Interesting. So Tennessee Titans, actually that's a very low scoring game. Tennessee Titans 13-3.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually expand the view so we can see the score distribution. So it looks like they scored 10 points in the first quarter, then 6, and then third quarter, no points as of yet. Almost half. Okay, that's an interesting one. What do we think about this? So I'm just thinking about the pregame bets. So Pittsburgh was the favorites. So if we bet under, we're basically ruling out the favorite to come back.
16 at 32.5. I mean, that's another 16 in the fourth quarter. But we did see a crazy fourth quarter comeback.
I mean, we still have half a quarter as well.
Yeah, quarter and a half for 16 points.
Yeah, and exactly. I was thinking about the Vikings game.
Pittsburgh versus Minnesota. I mean, Pittsburgh pulled out like 30 points.
Scored another touchdown, bro. I can't believe Lions. Guys, I wish I was able to give you my pick in the first half. Like, honestly, I told you, bro. Like, I was so confident about the Lions. Like, I knew they had one more game to win.
I don't know. I wasn't super confident that it was going to come against Arizona, but Ezel was. I guess that's why.
Did I even
He's the expert and I'm the grasshopper.
Exactly. Did I even diverted on my opinion for a second?
No, for 1 second. We got a Dolphins touchdown, which is great for our Dolphins money line.
Let's fucking go.
That's huge for us.
Incredible. That's huge. Oh, I'm so hyped. Hopefully our first win is coming on the hands of Miami Dolphins.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay, if we can't give enough picks to our viewers during the 1 p.m. games, I will actually stick longer, and I will make sure we give at least like 5 or 6 picks today.
Ooh, that's a big commitment.
I mean, I'm all in for my viewers.
I actually, yeah.
Do we have any chats? Like, do we have any messages coming in?
Not as of now. Again, guys, waiting for your messages in the chat. Ezel is so committed to giving picks that it's actually his girlfriend's birthday today.
It is, guys. And, I'm in trouble.
He told her, unfortunately, the viewers need their picks.
Guys, I'm in trouble. Like, if we have lady viewers, I might be available very soon. Very soon.
All right, so Dolphins touchdown is looking amazing. I'm really not seeing much action in this 1 o'clock window. Are we thinking about?
I'm thinking about the unders.
Yeah.
Like, I would never bet under on the Lions Cardinals game because it's the Lions. Like, you never know. Like,
they're gonna give up some TDs.
They will. Like, bro, like Lions when they play well in offense, they look so different. Okay, look at this, bro. They're up 24-3 in the third quarter, and their money line is still 1.25. That's not low enough.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
what is the probability for 4.0? Like, what is the probability of Arizona winning this game right now?
Let me tell you. Crunching the numbers. 25%.
So like 25% is not that low. To me, if Lions money line is above 1.2, they can still lose, and it's at 1.25 right now. So that's crazy.
Oh, the Lions can always still lose.
They can. But I really think Lions are winning this game.
Yeah, they have
Lions are
80%,
winning this
80% probability according to
I have my money on Lions. Looking at Jets Dolphins, guy. By the way, if you actually bet on the Dolphins while we gave you the pick, what was the line? Was
1.7 minus
1.7? So it's down to 1.44 within the next 5 minutes. So like if you bet on the Dolphins to win at 1.7, you're already winning a couple of dollars on your cash out already, bro.
Yeah.
I'm super happy with. I think we had like a no bullshit type of reaction there. You know, like I was like, okay, Jacksonville is not winning this game. Then let's commit to our plan.
And that's what we're talking about when we say the scenarios are correlated. If the exact same scenario is unfolding in two different places at the same time, they're not both going to end the same way.
Like, do you remember?
It's statistically very unlikely that both scenarios will unfold in the exact same way.
Do you remember you were surprised when I told you my statistical relevancy rule when we started betting together? Like you were surprised. Like most of the people ask.
At first, I called bullshit, but it just I've watched it happen so often.
Hundreds times.
Hundreds of times, yeah. So, waiting for. I mean, at this point with the NFL, we're kind of fucked. But waiting for the NCAA games to head into that later window so we can catch some unders. Hopefully 17-17 Dolphins, Jets. We like that. What's the under? Maybe we can, I mean, if we don't think the under's going to hit, do we maybe look at an over for
Cardinals? 3 touchdowns? I don't know, man. Like at this point, it's more, I don't know. It's too much. It's too many, bro. You know, I'm a pro under guy. Like I can't bet over consciously. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. If I'm betting under on a game, it's a Tennessee game, bro. It's very low scoring. Like it's, I don't know, Pittsburgh. Even if Pittsburgh mount a comeback, let's say go to 14, it's 27. You know?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. 32.5 just seems too low. Like. It just feels like one of those games where there will be some bullshit in the fourth quarter.
Don't second guess me, my friend.
All right, do you want to lock the under? I'll follow you. I'm in.
I'm just trying to remember like the last couple of weeks. Like we hit a lot of unders. Like
we did. We hit an under for
Dolphins
Tennessee
Giants.
last week, was it not?
Exactly.
But it was 30.
It was 30. It was under 30. Also, like 2 weeks ago, we hit Giants versus Dolphins under 30 again. So like under 30 happens, and like they didn't score any points in the third quarter. So that gives us enough space. Like that gives us enough buffer. I just don't want to be like lazy and give away these unders. Interesting.
Under.
Makes me wonder. By the way, guys, I apologize for my voice. I potentially caught COVID from Jordan last week.
Potentially.
So I'm pretty sick actually. I was supposed to wear my mask, but then I thought he already gave me the COVID, so like why would I bother giving it back to him?
If only it worked like that. If only you could get your revenge in that way.
If only.
Titans Steelers under 32.5.
Is that a lock, my friend? That's the question. Is it a lock?
The mobile seems to be working.
It is?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Anton was just telling me there was an issue. Anyways, okay, guys.
Do we have to do something drastic today?
What do you mean?
And look at soccer? Is that something we have to do, given the state of these NFL games?
We don't have the overlays for those, though.
This is true.
I don't want to give away picks where people can't actually use our sites.
Yeah.
To go to the sportsbook. Dolphins are doing great, which I'm pretty happy about. Okay, I want to check the Tennessee game. So the under over went up to 33.
What's the under over in the Dallas game?
It's pretty high actually. It's 36.
36 on 21 scored already, 15 points. Like I just feel like Dallas is in general underscoring today. So I don't know if they will continue to underscore.
I don't see the under there.
Yeah.
I'd rather go for the Pittsburgh game. Actually, let's look at our bet feeds to compare some under overs on different sports books.
38 and a half. I'm looking at 38 and a half. You're looking at.
I'm actually updating. I'm just refreshing to make sure I have the most up to date numbers. What was that game? We said Tennessee,
Dallas
Pittsburgh.
Giants and Tennessee, Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Oh, this is spread. Let me go to under over. Magic feeds. Let's give a name to this feed.
Magic feed is good.
Magic feed is good.
First guess. We might have to workshop that one.
Fair.
We can definitely do better than Magic feed.
So I'm seeing under over 35. I see like 35 on. What is this? Point bets. I see 35 on Unibet, and I think this is an error. 43 on MGM. I'm just going to check. Maybe they scored a touchdown already. So it's going up to 34. So looking at the simulation on the right-hand side, and feel free to take along. Tennessee is about to score a touchdown. Okay, let's talk about this.
Pittsburgh is about to score a touchdown.
Actually?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Pittsburgh is about to score a touchdown. So it's a good thing we waited to bet under.
Yeah, we want to get all the scoring out of the way before we bet the under.
Exactly. And that would take us to what? 20 points? 23?
Yeah.
Yeah, 23 points actually. I guess not the under game that we were looking for, which is good. And that's why we bet live, like things can change momentarily. So we're just discussing. Don't lock any of the picks we're not providing as a widget or an overlay on our screen. It's like
you will know when it's a lock. When
exactly.
It's a lock, it's a lock.
By the way, if anyone just joined our stream, feel free to go to our picks section on the right-hand side of the stream, and you will see our settled.
Yep. Below the stream, if you're on mobile, you'll see all the picks that we've made.
You will see that our Miami Dolphins odds were much higher versus what is currently happening. So yeah, Dolphins is winning. I mean, I think they're doing good.
And I think if Pittsburgh can score this touchdown, we might be able to see a lucrative Tennessee money line if we really think that Tennessee's going to win.
Interesting. So Pittsburgh was the pregame favorites until yesterday, and then they just adjusted the pregame favorites to make them. What was?
I think they were even right before pregame. They were both 1.91.
Interesting.
So pregame, at one point, Pittsburgh was slight favorites for some reason, but then they changed right to pregame for them to be both minus 110 on the money line, and the spread was like 1.5. So this was slated to be a tight game, which means that Pittsburgh will probably score this next touchdown. Let's see what happens.
Exactly. See, I'm going to reserve my judgment on that game until Pittsburgh scores a touchdown. Because you're right. I think once Pittsburgh scores a touchdown, we will have close to even money lines.
Yeah.
Which would be interesting. And it will change the way I evaluate that game. So, yeah.
Like, at this point, if Arizona does lose, which they most likely will at this point, to the Detroit Lions, can we take them seriously still? Like, this is an insane game to lose against the Detroit Lions.
Like, I've been telling you, man, like, even when Arizona was 10-2, people didn't give them enough credit for winning the Super Bowl. I don't think they're...
For what, sorry?
To winning the Super Bowl.
Okay,
like, they were never, like, strong contenders to win the entire thing, Like, even when they were, like, leading the NFL in the regular season, like, nobody gave them enough chance. Like, I've never seen them in a conversation around them going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they were like that. Like, you know how Pittsburgh went undefeated, but they were still kind of like, everybody was still dogging on them.
Exactly.
And like, they were like a fake undefeated team. You know what I mean? I feel like, I don't know what it is about Arizona, and they've done well. They did well even without Kyler Murray and D-Hop. But I don't know what it is about them, but I would, if you put a gun to my head and I had to make a bet to who's going to go to the Super Bowl, Arizona wouldn't even be in that conversation.
Exactly,
like
and that's what I'm
really
saying.
Weird.
Like, Arizona is a fake favorite, bro. Like, Arizona is one of those teams that can, like, lose to anyone. Again, they can win any game, too. Like, they can actually lose to anyone, and I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I wasn't afraid of taking Arizona in front of me, like, while I was trying to like go with Detroit. You know, like I
Yeah.
was confident with Lions even against a team with a great record. Like I don't know.
So Pittsburgh's at 3rd and goal right now on the 1-yard line. If they can convert this, we might be in a good position in terms of betting on Tennessee. So it looks like Pittsburgh did convert that touchdown.
Again, actually, let's
13-10 for
discuss
Tennessee.
this. Let's
Yeah.
discuss this. I don't know. What do you mean? So do you think? I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. I'm that sure that Tennessee will win this game. That's the thing. Like they're missing Derrick Henry too. Another important point.
They have been missing him. And I just think that Tennessee needs – this is one of those games they need to win if they're going to
Same case for Pittsburgh if they want
go
to make.
well, do well in the playoffs. Yeah, but like I said, Pittsburgh's already dead. They just – nobody's told them yet.
Fair.
They need to learn in this game that they're dead and they're not going to the playoffs.
Again, I believe in scenarios within NFL. I believe they're trying to create some good PR material, and like I think Pittsburgh will be in the playoff conversation until the end. Like it's not going to be that year where Big Ben is retiring and them not like competing with for the playoff spot, you know?
So Featherweight 01 wants to know Valencia versus Breogán basketball game. Can Valencia
Interesting.
make a comeback? Let's have a look.
Let's check.
Valencia. I'm assuming this is Spanish basketball. 68-46 for Rio Breogán. Do we have Spanish basketball on MGM? We do. Of course we do.
We do. Thank you, Featherweight, for asking me the question.
Valencia.
I don't like betting on blowouts because like when there are blowouts, like things can go ugly pretty fast. Like I don't know, and probably looking at like knowing the teams, I have a good understanding about the Spanish basketball league. Like I know the teams historically, I know the players and stuff, so I have a good knowledge there. Like featherweight, I wouldn't bet plus 18.5 even at this point, and because like bro, like I mean, the sportsbook knows that Valencia was the pregame favorite, and there's like what over a quarter to be played.
I'm
and they're
actually
still
very
giving
impressed
plus
that you knew
70.5.
I'm actually very impressed that you knew they were the pregame favorite. I just had to go look it up.
Oh, bro, I'm coming
the
from
Spanish
Europe.
basketball knowledge is very impressive right now. I'm not going to lie to you.
I mean, you would be surprised, and that's why I want our viewers to ask me these questions because, like, usually we go with the public opinion. Like, you know, we would stick with the big North American leagues like NHL, NFL, your NBA, your MLB. But again, like, if there's any interest in these areas, like, I'm happy to chime in. But again, like, I wouldn't bet the plus 17.5 even. Like, the sportsbook knows that they were the pregame favorites, but still, they're giving this very large spread against that. So like I wouldn't touch this game with a 10-foot ball. So stay away. That's my thing. Stay away. Like this is just a gamble. This is basically I would actually advise you to go and put $50 on roulette on red and black. Like this is that sort of a spread game. So don't do that. If I would take yeah, exactly. Like just stay away from this game. Don't take the plus spread.
I mean, it's only the third quarter. In terms of they're down by 18. I mean,
like you see, like actually the spread is going higher. Like
yeah.
Since we started talking, it went from 17 to 20. So like this is probably like they probably lost their mind. You know, like they're probably just fouling. They're not defending at all. Like I wouldn't touch that game. Like stay away from the blowouts. The only time I would bet on a blowout on a basketball game is if they actually put in the subs in the game, and like then I would expect the game to be like an under game because like they're playing with worse players. But the thing is, Valencia will try to like make the best out of the situation at home, so I don't think they will put their subs. So I would only bet under on a blowout if the favorite is leading. So featherweight, I know who you are. Stay away from this game.
Stay away from Valencia. All right, so that's the Spanish basketball.
Well, let me know if there's any other European leagues you want me to evaluate. Going back to the NFL.
The Cardinals settled for another field goal. The Lions are just putting up a defensive clinic here.
I love it.
24 for the Bills.
Okay, this is what I'm checking. If Houston money lines goes all the way up to 1.66, without even asking me, I want you to lock that.
Okay.
I want you to lock that right away. Without even a second.
Houston money line at minimum 1.7, let's say.
Indeed.
All right, so if we go Houston money line, so if you guys see Houston money line at 1.7 or minus 143, so 1.7 decimal odds, minus 143 American odds on the money line. If you guys can see that, that's a lock. I'll prepare the lock sound for when that line changes.
Exactly.
Because what exactly is happening in the game right now? Sorry. So basically, Jacksonville would have to score for that money line to change, right?
Yeah, I think they already scored a field goal. Was it 23-7?
No,
it was 20.
23-10.
Okay, so they already scored the field goal. There's
Yeah.
still a lot in the game. They might score the next score, and that might take the money line all the way up to like 1.66 for Houston. So guys, if we're making statements before looking at the picks, you can't rely on the statements. And I'm telling you up front, if Houston money lines gets up to 1.66, and that's the bare minimum I would consider betting on a money line, lock it right away. So let's see. Guys, let me know if you guys bet on featherweight. I know you're interactively talking with us right now. Let me know if you actually bet on Miami Dolphins. And Jordan, tell something to our viewers until I'm back. I have to go somewhere real quick.
All right, guys. I'm going to recap for you guys what's going on in the games. We locked in the Dolphins money line. That was I don't think you will see odds again. So if you missed it, just wait for our next bet. I'm pretty sure the odds are quite low. Let me have a look here. Scrolling up what the odds are now for Miami. They're at 1.2 to win the game, so that's not very lucrative at all. We are feeling good about that pick for now. Again, like we said, if you're just joining into the stream, if Houston touches 1.7, we want to bet on that. We were hoping for a couple TDs in the second half from Arizona to give us a better money line for the Detroit Lions. That doesn't look like it's happening. Honestly, the Lions are somehow too good today.
Told you.
Jared Goff, who, like I had mentioned earlier, I'm not allowed to talk badly of because of my deal with the devil.
He doesn't fucking let you talk bad about him, bro. He's crushing the last couple of games.
He's got 200 yards, 18 for 22, and 3 TDs with 0 interceptions.
Guys, I'm actually super sad that they scored the last touchdown because I would have give our viewers the best pick, the easiest pick.
We already have 2 wins on the Detroit Lions, by the way, in the history of this
And they only won 2 games out of 15 games?
Yeah, we're in week 15. They have 1 win, 1 tie, and we made money on both the win and the tie.
Jared Goff's winning percentage when we bet on them is at 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
So Jared Goff, I might have to be a fan.
By the way, I'm actually very happy with our Dolphins pick.
Yeah, me too. And what's going on in the Steelers-Titans game? Sorry.
By the way, Miami is in a scoring position. I don't know if they're going for a field goal or if they're going for the 4-10-1. As you can see from the simulation, we're in a good position. I hope they can score a touchdown out of this, and then we'll be gold. We'll listen to the money, money, money song.
Are the lines closed on MGM for Tennessee? What's going on in that game? I think our next opportunity is gonna come here.
What do we do? Do we mount the comeback or do we go with the?
I don't think we go. Comeback will be hard. I'm curious what the over/under is after the score.
So Tennessee has the ball. It's a 3rd and 6, only mid-range. Yeah, we need some action there. The money line is not in the right place, and I don't feel comfortable enough to bet plus spread on Pittsburgh. Looking at the money line and the probability that is assigned to Pittsburgh Steelers, there's no opportunity there. The sportsbook or the algorithm is not telling me any story.
Yeah, this is a very, very calm 1:00 window for the NFL. We've only managed to make 1 pick so far.
Bro, we have the 4th quarter. Chill.
Yeah, I know.
Our viewers like the airtime with us.
We got the 4th quarter coming up. We got the 4th quarter of the NCAA men's basketball as well.
Okay, this is weird because I'm seeing. Okay, guys, I think there's an interception on Tennessee game. Look at the odds. Look at the lines.
Yeah.
It shifted from Pittsburgh a second ago was 2.75, and now it dropped down to 2.2.
Oh, it was a fumble recovery.
So there's a fumble recovery.
If you guys are watching the game, you just saw how ridiculous that fumble was.
Okay, so
now they're at even.
Now the momentum shifted to Pittsburgh, actually. So that's why I said that. So, by the way, Dolphins is trying to go for the 4-10-1, and they took it, I believe. Okay,
Points
guys,
and inches.
now the entire conversation with Pittsburgh Tennessee Titans actually changed. Okay, Jordan. So we're momentum hunters. We're in-play sharks. Pittsburgh is mounting a comeback. They just recovered the fumble. So what do we think
momentum
now?
hunters.
What do we think now?
It's just hard to bet on the Steelers.
The problem, you know what is the problem and what is making me thinking?
Hit me.
It's still like Pittsburgh are still the underdogs. And it doesn't make sense because even Miami was 7 points behind Dolphins. Like they were heavy favorites.
Okay.
But now even Steelers were the pre-match favorites, and even they're like closer than 7 points. They're still not the favorites, and that makes me wonder, what is the sportsbook? What does the sportsbook know that I'm not seeing here? Or are they trying to deter us from betting on the winning team? That's another thing.
You think it's a fake 2.0?
Again, like it's just too high. Like 2.0 is too high. Like, and they have the ball. What in Tennessee? It's in Tennessee territory. Like,
Yeah, they have the ball in Tennessee territory, and they're still
almost in the field goal range.
Is that indicative of a Tennessee W? Is the question.
It is. But I just want to be cautious. Like Like at the end of the day, Pittsburgh has the momentum. But we've been like roasting Pittsburgh hard.
Yeah. I think the line shifted, possibly.
What do you mean? With Pittsburgh?
Yeah. If you want to refresh the MGM.
Oh, so actually, yeah. So 1.78. Damn. So like Pittsburgh are coming strong.
1.78 is a 56% chance of winning with the momentum. It's just tough. It's tough.
With the NFL, the momentum shifts. Like they're more bouncier than other leagues. Like with NBA, with NHL, it's more straightforward. With NFL, I've seen so many momentum shifts happening within a single game. Oof. But I mean, at this point, it's Pittsburgh. At this point, it's Pittsburgh. Lock it. Pittsburgh.
Lock it?
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me check. Okay, actually lock it. I just want to see if there's a better money line on any other sports. You did?
I locked Steelers money line at minus 130. So Steelers money line minus 130. That is our second lock of the day.
Okay, guys. Steelers money line.
Lock it in.
Lock
All right.
it in. Second pick of the day.
This is gonna be intense for sure. First and 10 for the Steelers.
Yeah, they're not going to make it as easy as Miami Dolphins. That's
no,
for sure.
They won't.
So Miami, by the way, dropped down to 1.13. So I always say, if it drops below 1.2, you are gold. So guys, again, check
have a cash out.
Exactly, check out your cash out. If you get up to 80% on your cash out, cash the fuck out without a second question. If your sportsbook has the capability of arranging automatic cash outs at a certain percentage, use that tool right away. If your sportsbook doesn't have that capability, go to OddsSeeker, find a sportsbook that has that capability, and open a new account without even a thought, and never look back. Never look back. I was telling Jordan, within this week, I'm actually experimenting this new style of betting where I'm betting from multiple sportsbooks, and I actually determined which sportsbooks are the best to bet on which leagues and on which lines. So like when I see an opportunity, I evaluate this opportunity around which sportbook has the best lines available for this specific line, and that's how I bet. So I strongly recommend you to do the same if you guys want to make money on live sports betting. I think that's the best way. Anyways,
now,
going back to the
that
games.
tool, that OddsSeeker tool with the different lines, do they have Caesars as well?
Let me check.
We got Ralphie April in the chat, which is I'm not sure if that's your real name or if that's a reference to The Sopranos. But is asking if we have any Caesars picks, but they should be able to find around the same line on Caesars, right?
Yeah, I mean, like most of the time, the lines are pretty similar. But again, this is why it's easier to have multiple sportsbooks, guys. Like you don't have to like deposit on all sportsbooks. Like if you,
I don't think BetMGM is available in his state, which is why he's on Caesars. You should be able to find minus 130 for the Steelers on Caesars. So that's our lock. Let me have a look what the Caesars book is saying, if that is accurate.
Is this the Caesars icon?
Which one?
This club? Without lines?
No. It's like two wreaths.
Okay, so I guess we don't have Caesars available.
Let me look.
But again, like Jordan, can you check OddsSeeker website to see if there's like a Caesars bonus?
Yes, I can.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm looking now. The money line should be around the same for Steelers. Money line on Caesars. So that's our lock. If you get it on Caesars, I will let you know. I mean, you should let us know if you manage to catch it. So
But again,
we can
go
bet
to
together.
Caesars. Go to Caesars. I'm pretty sure the lines are pretty similar, so go to Caesars right away and take your pick. Again, I don't know if you have. Okay, check. Actually, in OddsSeeker, we have available sports books per each. What do you say for province?
Each state.
Each state. Okay, we're French Canadians. I'm joking. We are kind of Canadians, I guess.
You're Canadian.
I'm
at this
Canadian
point.
now. Yeah.
So yeah, you should be able to find the minus 130 Steelers money line on Caesars as well. It's down to 1.62 now on some books.
Oh,
which
going
is
good, going good.
Minus 161. If it flashes back up to minus what was it minus 140? Yeah, then lock that in on Caesars. You should be able to find it.
Guys, by the way, let us know. Actually, let us know if you are having trouble following the way we're giving you the picks, because like I mean we're pretty confident. Like we know each other, so we're always in the same wavelength in terms of what we're talking about. But if you're having trouble like following us, let us know, and we can actually go slower. Yes, Miami Dolphins touchdown, 24-17, incredible money line. So that's huge. I think that's the game right there, to be honest. Guys, we bet when it was 17-10, 2 consecutive touchdowns. We're up 24-17. I'm pretty sure the money line for Dolphins to win this game right now is around like 1.01 or something. So it's suspended right now. I will let you know. But like, if you guys bet on Dolphins money line, you can thank me later. Check your cash out. Cash out if you have over 80% cash out. Let's don't give any chances for a comeback.
No chances for the comeback.
Exactly. So that's great.
We want the Steelers comeback though. That's
so
what
we want the Steelers comeback.
Come
so Steelers are still, and you can check my simulation on the right hand side. Steelers are still at goal. I think it's 2nd and 7 actually. They're in the Tennessee 10-yard. So let's see what will happen. So the Lions got suspended. You know what that means. So there's some action happening somewhere.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's an action on our end. So we really need Pittsburgh to score this touchdown. I don't want to settle with a field goal. Like I don't want a stressful game. You know, like I just want them to score a touchdown, go up, stop, score another touchdown. Unfortunately, sports betting is not that easy all the time.
Especially when you bet on Big Ben, he never makes it easy.
I'm pretty sure Big Ben will at least compete for a playoff spot in his last year. Like he's not going to go down that bad.
He's not going quietly into the wind.
Exactly. He's not going to be another Eli Manning. I actually want Jacksonville Jaguars to score a touchdown so I can bet on Houston Texans as well.
Yeah, that would be great. But that's asking a lot from Trevor Lawrence.
In the first half, what did I tell you? Detroit Lions win. Mm-hmm. I think they're winning. Dolphins win. I said cross correlation, but like Dolphins win, it's happening. Houston win, it's happening. What else? We said Bills, it's happening. We said Cowboys, it's happening. Like actually our picks were on point. The only problem is like some of the games just didn't have those opportunities coming up. You know?
Definitely.
I was really hoping that Lions would go into half with a 1.8 money line. Actually, they just scored a touchdown right at the last second of halftime. Otherwise, we would have gave another winning pick to our viewers. So
again, I don't think Arizona's gonna go quite. I don't think Arizona's not gonna score another touchdown. But again, it's the
no. Even if they score, like it's
at this point.
At this point, it's going low. It's below 1.2.
Yeah,
that's when you actually.
That's when you know it's.
That's when you know it's on. So Pittsburgh actually it's 4th and 7 for Pittsburgh. So best case scenario, we're getting a field goal from here. Okay, Pittsburgh will give us the win. If they gave us the win, they will give it from the long, from the hard route. So let's see what will happen there. So Pittsburgh scored the touchdown. We tied the game. We were losing when we bet. We tied the game. Not the worst. Could have been better. We could have been winning that game. Jordan, what do you think about our pick?
The Pittsburgh one?
The Pittsburgh one.
Well, they're settling for a field goal. So
they did. They scored a field goal. So
okay, perfect. So
what
13, 13.
Are we still comfortable with our pick? You were tilting towards Tennessee. I was the one proposing Pittsburgh. What do you think? Was that a fake 2.0? Did they caught us? Did they caught us? The sports books? Did they trick us into betting on?
Is it
Pittsburgh?
2.0 right now? Tie
It is.
game?
It is.
Oof. I like the pick. I like the pick. Like you said, Big Ben is not going quietly into the win. He's going to make, one last attempt. And Tennessee is one of those.
Excuse me. Again, I'm sick, guys. I'm sick because of this fucking idiot. Okay, guys, last year, during Thanksgiving, I invited Jordan to a Thanksgiving dinner with his two roommates at the time. They came to my house while they had COVID, lying to me saying that they already tested negative, which wasn't the case. They gave COVID to me, to my girlfriend, all of the people that I know in Toronto. Literally. They brought COVID to Toronto. I'm hoping the governor of Ontario is not watching this because they might actually arrest you.
I crossed state lines and
funny story. But this time, give it to me. This time I was way more chiller about you getting me sick.
Yeah, you were. You handled it much better this time. What can I say? The funny thing is, every time I get sick, the people I give it to get it much worse than me. Much, much worse than me.
And that person is always me.
Yeah.
I'm always.
I think my secret is a lot of tequila. I actually drink a lot of tequila when I'm sick, and I think that kills whatever the virus is.
Yeah, bro, you're right. I'm not drinking enough tequila.
Yeah, forget the hydro, whatever fucking bullshit COVID cure. Tequila is the real cure to COVID.
True.
That's my lock of the week.
Okay, by the way,
tequila cures COVID.
I'm going to interrupt you. So, Jacksonville Jaguars scored another touchdown. Sorry, another field goal.
Okay, field goal.
So now it's only a 7-point difference. So this is what I'm thinking. If Jacksonville Jaguars get the ball back without conceding any points, if they can actually go to red zone, probably the money lines will be good enough for us to bet Houston. So let's hope Jacksonville can go to the red zone without converting a touchdown, because I think we can make our money there.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be great. So, okay, you see, we're in the fourth quarter. Opportunities are arising.
It's crunch time.
Do you think we dropped the ball on the Pittsburgh pick? What do you think?
I hope not.
We were tilting towards Tennessee. Then we saw the momentum. Do you think the momentum will bounce back again? Tennessee's missing Derrick Henry, bro. I know, Pittsburgh is not the best team. I think we did the right call. I think we went with the momentum.
Based on the momentum shift, yeah. And by the way, if you want to follow along with our Pittsburgh bet, you can find a plus 1.5 spread now too, just to hedge your bets. Not that would. It's plus 1.5 for 1.86 or
2.0. It's always better to go with the plus spread, whatever the spread is. What is the difference? It's 1.91 versus 2.0. So
yeah,
that's only a $9 difference if you bet $100. So by the way, Miami Dolphins we're watching the game while we're scrolling through the sportsbook. Miami Dolphins just got a fumble recovery. So as you can see, the money line went down to 1.02. Again, I'm reminding you that we bet at 1.72. Right now, 10 minutes later, it's at 1.02. So congratulations on any viewers that bet on that. Again, you can actually at this point you can cash out. Whatever you have, you can cash out. Should we play the money song now, or should we wait for?
Let's wait for the W. Let's wait for
the W. Okay.
Tennessee had.
So that's win number 13 within the last four weeks. So we're going up 13-5.
Yeah. So let's go to. I think NCAA basketball games are wrapping up. If you want to go there,
let's go.
We got Mercer and Florida Gulf Coast Eagles. Shout out FGCU, who had that crazy March Madness run 5-6 years ago. I'll never forget. I'm from the west coast of Florida, so that FGCU run really struck close to the heart for me. They are beating Mercer. Over under is.
Featherweight probably hates me right now.
Did Valencia make the comeback?
The spread was plus 8.5. It was plus 20. Okay, actually, that's a great game. Northern Illinois, Chicago. Let's keep our eyes on that game, because that's pretty similar to a scenario where I was explaining at the beginning of the stream, where I bet under on tight games, hoping that it doesn't go to overtime. Again, I know everyone uses a different sportsbook. Guys, if your sportsbooks have the option to bet fourth quarter under or second half under for NCAA, do that instead of the under over. Unfortunately, within MGM, and DraftKings, they don't have that line available. So we will bet general under. But if you have second half under or fourth quarter under, please bet on that instead of the actual under in the game, because that would not count overtime. And like most riskful situation in these type of tight game is the game you're under actually hitting in the regular time but losing in the overtime.
That's extremely frustrating, as our viewers from last week know.
Like last week we actually won 2 games. Like actually our unders hit. Like they hit by a lot. Like we would bet, I think we bet like under 152 on one game, and it actually ended 144, but we lost because it went to an overtime. So if you have the option, bet on under fourth quarter. Okay. So 6 minutes into the game, let's keep our eyes on Northern Illinois.
Is there Mercer and FGCU on BetMGM?
There is. That's done. 8-point difference is a lot. It's not tight enough for me to bet under.
Okay, gotcha.
Not comfortable with that one. But yeah, I think our third bet of the day will be under on Northern Illinois. Oh, I'm not feeling my Pittsburgh bet right now.
The under is dropping on Northern Illinois. What is it?
It's 127 on MGM right now.
Mm-hmm. With 108.
It's too early.
5 minutes
too early.
left, yeah.
5 minutes too early. Like you can easily score 20 points in 5 minutes. I can't.
Yeah.
Like, and the under over is very low too. Like it's
Yeah.
127. I will wait until the last 3 or 4 minutes. Actually, I might use another sportsbook for this, because I know MGM closes their lines, under over lines, earlier than others. So that's why I'm actually telling you to have multiple sportsbooks. Like MGM, I love MGM. Like if I move to like, I don't know, like Michigan or Florida or New Jersey, I would actually like open an account there, you know. MGM is great. Like I love the interface. I love their simulations. It's just some of the lines they don't have it available. So like I would bet on DraftKings or Caesars for those lines. Like again, that fourth quarter under thing, it's huge.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Major difference. Major game changer.
Like you see how many bets I won on that tactically. You know, like.
Of course. I think our scenario where Jacksonville doesn't concede and gets to the end zone might come to fruition.
That's why I've mentioned that 15 minutes ago. I know that's going to happen. I've seen this scenario before. Did we make a mistake betting on Pittsburgh versus Tennessee?
No, we didn't. I believe in Big Ben.
What do you think about the situation right now? We were tilting towards Tennessee, then we caught into the momentum. Were we too impulsive? No, I don't think we were impulsive.
No, we were following the momentum, and the momentum is real. I believe in this bet.
Let's see. Let's hope for the best. Miami was the easy win, you know, like, and I was sure about Miami.
Yeah, I mean, Miami's gonna win. That's a good one. I think. Most of these NCAA games are blowouts.
No, bro, we have the Illinois-Chicago game, so.
Let's stick to that because that's gonna. The time on that one's gonna go down quicker than we think.
Yeah, it's already down to 4 minutes, so I'm just going to go to DraftKings. Actually, I just need the link. Guys, we're from Canada, so actually our Canadian websites for the same sportsbooks are slightly different.
But we are working with the American sportsbooks to give you guys the right picks. I think there was a turnover in the Titans game, unless this is a very old replay. Yeah, Titans just turned it over, which is fucking amazing.
Bro. Incredible, bro. Actually, let me go to the Pittsburgh game because we have some good news there. I want you to keep your eye on the... Okay, I'm actually going to stick with MGM today.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go back to... Okay, keep your eye on the Northern Illinois game.
I got my eye on Northern Illinois.
I should prepare the widgets as well because...
Yeah, the widgets are ready.
I'm actually going back to NFL. So actually, Pittsburgh just caught an interception. And that was one of the bets that I was doubting myself, which I don't know why. Because
I don't know
clearly
why
that
you
was
would
the
ever
right
doubt
bet.
yourself.
So, okay, guys, we bet at Pittsburgh at 1.78.
Yeah.
1.78. It's dropped down to 1.45. We
Which
just
is a
caught an interception.
69%.
69% chance. So, like, our Pittsburgh pick, which was the second pick of the day, is going great as well. Our Dolphins pick has been already killing for a while now. So, perfect news. Big Ben. Let's fucking go. Like in last year. I'm thrilled. I really want to go 2-0 at early today. Okay, NCAA. Let's check the under/over on that one. So perfect. I just wanted to show you guys that our Pittsburgh bet went down a lot, which is great. Nice. I love when we go undefeated in the day. Like, I love
Looks
it.
like the under's dropping in that Northern Illinois game.
Okay, what is the time left in that?
4 minutes.
Okay, let's wait for another 30 seconds. Let's wait.
4 minutes, and it's 110. 18. So it would be
128.
Yeah.
What do you mean 110?
They're at 110. The over under is 128. Okay. Yeah, they're at 110 points scored.
Okay.
So that would be 18 to give. I hope that line's not closed.
It's closed in MGM, but it's not closed in DraftKings. Okay, I need to find a link to DraftKings. I know they sent it me before. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, you should be able to scroll down too.
I can't.
Yes. Here, scroll down.
No, I know. It's just I can't. It's stuck. Okay. Well, they sent it me way before, so I need to scroll up a while, and it just doesn't load. Actually, this is what I will do. I will do it from my phone and send it to you or myself. Cool, guys. So 2 bets so far.
Looking hot.
Looking hot.
I mean, Pittsburgh settled for a field goal just now. Not the best.
It is what it is. They went up, right? They went up.
Yeah, exactly.
We bet at 13-10. They're up 16-13, and they were actually about to concede this field goal, and they They made an interception and went up. So, guys, 2 bets we did, and you can actually check these on our picks section. So we gave away Miami Dolphins at 1.7. Currently, it's at 1.02. We gave Pittsburgh at 1.78. It's currently at 1.58. So that's another good one. Are you keeping your eye on NCAA for our third pick?
Yeah, it looks like there's still a timeout at the 4 minute.
Good. Let's wait for another 30 seconds, and let's take our bets then. Whoa! Damn, bro. We're about to go 2-0. I'm excited.
Yeah, this Northern Illinois game is that's where the worry comes in for overtime.
Yeah, exactly.
So like we said, if you can find that fourth quarter or just second half under, that would be great. I think DraftKings might have that line.
Really?
The way I'm looking at it.
Can you send me that?
Yep.
Cool. Guys, we're actively trying to find you the best sports book available to bet on that NCAA under. Yeah, send me on WhatsApp.
All right, looking for the over.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, by the way, right now. We're basically scrolling through all the sportsbook to find the best available line for you guys. So, Jordan, let me know if the DraftKings have that. Actually, go to the link that I just sent it to you and check it on the website itself. I think we have another couple of seconds on that game before the...
It's 3 minutes left.
3 minutes left.
126.5.
Don't take it. 59-54. It's ruined. 5 points is too much big of a difference. Do you remember that game?
Can you explain why it's too much of a difference?
So, okay, guys, like 5 points is not tight enough in the sense that if it goes into the last 2 minutes, they will start intentionally fouling, trying to extend the game time and lowering the deficit. So, like, if it's above 3 points, if it's above 1 basket, the likelihood of them starting the losing team starting to intentionally foul is very high. And intentional fouls fuck your under in a way that you would be surprised, especially in NCAA. Like, it would be 8-point differences and they would still like continue intentionally fouling, which would make 0 sense, but it would fuck up your under. I've been there. I've learned this from the hard routes, so I'm telling you, when it's like 5 points, fuck it. And that's why I waited until the last minute to bet, you know?
So, it looks like DraftKings does have second half lines so that we don't get...
Okay, guys, from now on, like, I'm not even joking. This is not for, like, sponsorship reasons. Like, under on basket... If you want to win on under basketball, you need to, like, get a DraftKings sportsbook. Like, you need to get sports. Like, you need to have a sportsbook that has that line. Second half or fourth quarter under. Like, that would be our bread and butter. NFL is coming to a close. We will continue with NBA and NHL. So like we need
And
that line.
NCAA.
We need that line. Like if you don't have a sportsbook with that line, please open a sportsbook. Go to OddsSeeker now. Get our incredible deposit bonus promotion. Get free money. Get $500 free. Like, and I'm not joking, guys. Like that line is important for us. If you want to tag along, that line is important. Okay, wow. COVID is kicking it hard, bro. Like I'm struggling. I'm really surprised. How is my energy right now?
You're hot, bro. Your bets are hot. You're feeling great. You're looking great. You're sounding great. We're doing great. We're gonna go 2-0.
Thank you. Oh my God, Jets scored a touchdown.
The
Jets game is tied. I can't believe this is happening.
We had already moved on to the NCAA unders.
Damn, I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. Okay, MGM is glitching. I'm trying to understand why. Damn, bro, it was at 1.02. Guys, did you cash out? Like I told everyone to cash out at 1.02. If there's anyone that didn't cash out, I'm very mad with them. Like I told you, it was 1.02. I told you to cash out. Did you cash out? Featherweight, did you cash out?
Let us know if you cashed out. You should have cashed out. Featherweight played -2.5 on the Dolphins.
Why?
We said money line. Anyway.
He's laughing. Valencia. Yeah, I dropped the ball there.
Did you know they lost? But the spread was...
The spread was +20 and they lost by 4.
Oh, my God. All right, so we are looking for the last quarter. I believe that the Dolphins now have the ball. Oh, it was a pick 6 that the Jets made. That's tough. I still have faith.
Was that an interception?
Yeah, so pick 6 by the Jets ties us up. Hopefully you cashed out at 1.02 when they had 98% implied probability.
Guys, this is why we live bet, like, and that's why I warned you. Like, it's at 1.02. You guys should have cashed out, and I'm really hoping everyone cashed out.
Yes, let us know if you cashed out. If you didn't, fingers crossed that they're still going to win. Arizona now going for 2 points, which would put them down by 2 TDs with 5 minutes left against the Lions.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident with
Lions.
they're
definitely losing.
Unfortunately, it was too late to share it with our viewers. Damn.
Okay, the next close NCAA game.
Okay, this is what I mean, guys. Like, Dolphins was at 1.02, and now they're back at 1.4, which is still really good. Like, 1.4 is good, but like there's no point going through that extra stress, you know?
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
no point.
And at that point, it was probably only for a few extra bucks.
Exactly. Like, if you bet $100 on 1.70 and it goes down to 1.02, your cash out is probably $160. So like, don't even go for that extra $10. You know, there's no reason to do that. But yeah, damn, like from 1.02 back up to 1.4, that's such a surprise. Hopefully they will still win the game. Let's go to. Oh my God, Pittsburgh Steelers money line at 1.25.
That's awesome.
Look at this, bro. Look at this. Pittsburgh currently at 2nd and 4, Tennessee 29. So they're actually already in this.
That's awesome. I think there was another turnover. I think Tennessee's getting wrecked on turnovers. Yeah, this is their second.
I think we did the right pick.
Since we bet on that momentum shift, they've had 2 fumbles and lost the ball both times.
I think the entire point and the entire way of winning more than you lose on live sports betting is being momentum hunters.
Yes.
I like that. How does it feel?
Momentum hunters. Feels good. We're going to have to brand that. Momentum Hunters TM, by the way, as of right now.
Exactly. Which is better, in-play sharks or momentum hunters?
Momentum Hunters, definitely. I love Momentum Hunters.
OddsSeeker Live, the Momentum Hunters, coming soon.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, both of our bets are going good. Hopefully we will get win number 13 and 14 in 4
They just showed that AWS Next Gen stats. Pittsburgh win probability at 86%. We're loving that. I think we need to...
Maybe we should have went for the under. It's at 117 with 1 minute left on the clock.
Yeah.
I guess.
Sorry, which under? The Illinois under?
Yeah. This was the one we were discussing, then I decided not to go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still at 119. Ah, fuck, it's actually pretty good. Anyways, it wasn't the right pick at that point. When it was 59-54, it was a dangerous under.
But I think the Flames made a comeback, by the way.
Who?
The Illinois Chicago.
Oh yeah?
They made a comeback. I believe they were the ones down by 5.
Really?
Or sorry, no.
Yeah, they were. You're right.
Yeah.
Illinois Chicago was up 59-54, and now there's a 6-0 series there. Interesting. Yeah, let's close our NFL games. I'm not thrilled with the with what happened with Dolphins. Like, by the way, Pittsburgh just scored another field goal, so now we're up by 6. Now you see the merit of that plus 1.5.
Yeah. I don't like that we're like settling for. Yeah, plus 1.5. Yeah, definitely. If you were late and you caught that, that's even better for you. But I just don't like that they're settling for field goals.
It was 4-5, and it was very far.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's they're getting, the offense isn't looking too hot. They're getting these opportunities. Damn, Valencia almost made the comeback. Sorry, featherweight.
We're NFL experts.
Yeah.
I'm joking. It was dangerous, bro. You never know. You never know. It could go both ways. And knowing featherweights, usually featherweights picks lose. That's his unique selling point.
All right, let's move on to here. Let's look at the DraftKings. DraftKings second half unders in terms of NCAA. Not much going in. Just to like keep an eye out before we get there. The second half is starting. Coastal Carolina, Middle Tennessee. That's going to be a tight game all the way through. I think the money lines are pretty even, and it's 37-35. Otherwise, yeah. So Northern Illinois and
now I'm mad at myself for not giving that under
for 119.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm fingers crossed. It goes to an overtime.
Yeah, that would be the best case scenario because then we would have lost.
Exactly. But it's actually going very well. Like 15 seconds, 119. We would have bet under 128.
Yeah.
We waited too much.
It's okay. We better that we missed a win than locked a loss. Right?
Exactly.
That's the motto.
Maybe it'll go over. Yeah. So good.
We do have some NHL action. Very tight games, however.
Oh yeah.
Right now in the NHL.
Actually, let me show while you're talking.
Yeah.
Maybe you should start driving this. Actually, you're definitely better than I am.
Maybe Vegas Golden Knights versus New York Islanders is 1-1. Headed into the
second intermission. So like
they're about to head into the third period. Yeah. What are the lines on that over? I guess the book is indicating.
Okay, guys, with NHL, this is what we do. We always look for the empty net opportunity, and we always bet over. So like, if a team goes up by 1 last 4 or 5 minutes, usually there's an over line open, and we know for a fact that they will play with an empty net for the last 2 minutes at least. So if the difference is 1 or 2, we always go for the over, and this is what I will do for this game. Hopefully one of the teams will go up by 1 or 2 in this third period, and then we can discuss close to the end of third period about taking an overplay. But yeah, bro, like honestly, I'm thinking we gave away 2 picks. They're doing really well. We didn't give away this NCAA game that we were discussing that won. Lions won. For like today was a good game actually. Like today was a good stream in terms of our wins. Like, we're about to go 2-0. What do you think? Are you comfortable? Are you confident with what we did today?
2-0 is great. 2-0 is always great. 2 wins is better than 0 wins, and it's definitely better than 2 losses.
Exactly.
I think that was probably the most obvious statement I could have made.
Yeah, I tried to
hold back,
but you're making it hard for me. Anyways, yeah, I'm with the Dolphins right now. Like I'm locked in Dolphins. I can't believe they went down to 1.02. And
I mean, they gave away a bad pick 6. It's
yeah, we need stops from Pittsburgh.
We need stops from Pittsburgh as well.
Like all we need them to do is to avoid a touchdown. Like a field goal, we can do it. Like come on Pittsburgh. You'll be surprised how important those +1 or 2.5.
Yeah, exactly. +1.5 at 1.86. The funny thing is, I don't think. I believe the Dolphins just scored, which is awesome.
Dolphins scored a touchdown. Okay, guys, we're back at it. Dolphins are joking right now. Like they're making jokes.
Yeah, they're fucking around. Actually, I'm pretty sure head coach is watching.
Okay, guys, cash out now. Like if you didn't cash out before, cash out now.
Yeah. Take your money because you never know.
You know what Dolphins did? They conceded on purpose so that we can actually bet on Dolphins again because our viewers already cashed out. So this was the second time they would win on the money.
Very good on
Can we count this as 2 wins, or would that be cynical?
Very, very premature.
Fair.
We do believe in jinx on this show.
Exactly.
We're very superstitious.
For our first-time viewers, I can't wait to play the money, money, money jingle that we play when we win bets, and Jordan's famous dance, which is about to go viral.
Still hasn't. I still haven't debuted my famous dance. It's still in the workshop.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
So Northern Illinois, I did 121.
Okay, right now the most important game is the Pittsburgh game. 121? Fuck! I wish I gave the 128. That would have been an easy game. Easy win. Okay, let's concentrate on what we bet instead of what we didn't.
Good call.
So Pittsburgh, if Pittsburgh wins, we're 2-0. That takes us to 14-5, well below the 50% mark. Am I right?
Yes.
14-5? 14-5.
It would bring us to 14-5, barring a miraculous comeback from the Jets.
Yep. Houston scored another touchdown. Yeah, I wish we had opportunities for the Lions and Houston money lines as well. Like I think our heads were in the right place. It's just, yeah, do it, guys. By the way, we're just updating our score bug to our overall record throughout the last 4 weeks. So we've been streaming for the last month. We're at 12. We were 12-5. We are about to go up 14-5. For the first 3 streams, we were actually 10-1. Last week we had the pretty unlucky stream where we lost 2 basketball unders on the overtime. Otherwise, we would have finished the stream at 4-2, and we would have already been at 14-3. So like we actually have a very healthy record. Hopefully, we will actually improve on our record today. But yeah, Jordan, what do you think? We're getting better with our record again?
I think I definitely think we're improving our record. I think if we can get into some 4 o'clock NFL action, depending on how you're feeling,
I mean,
we might be able to.
I promised my viewers that I would
make
continue streaming
until
we have 4 or 5 picks. So if there's any messages asking us to stay for the 4 p.m. games, I will. Otherwise, to remind you, I probably have COVID. Jordan probably gave me COVID, so.
Guys, we're making these winning picks through Omicron. Keep that in mind.
Exactly. So.
Which sounds like a transformer, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I almost feel pride of having it.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's too cool of a name.
Tennessee, 4th down, 4th-1 for Tennessee. If we stop, we win the game, probably. Come on, Pittsburgh defense.
Timeout.
Okay, Pittsburgh defense is defending against a 4th down. If we can stop them, we are gold. So let's hope for a win. Guys, so Dolphins, I'm actually waiting for Dolphins game to end. I want that 13 on our win column. Now I see what you were telling me.
All right.
Cool.
Our two. Let's.
Should we look for more picks, or should we just wait to finish these first 2 games?
I think we should look for more picks.
Okay. Actually,
these are out of our control. They're behind us.
I will give you the responsibility of updating people on the games that we already picked.
I will.
I will start looking for other picks.
That's all right. And to which sport? Just so I can prepare the
basketball.
Basketball. All right.
Yeah.
So the locks are behind us. We are now looking forward. We need more locks. Upward and onwards.
Okay, I will actually start capitalizing on the blowout NCAA games as well. And if I come across to an example, I will actually explain.
What do you mean by capitalizing on the blowouts?
So again, the same situation. With the blowouts, sometimes what happens is basically both coaches put their benches into the play. So they're basically worse players that has a lower probability of scoring tough baskets, 3-pointers. It's just harder to score more points when you have worse players in the field.
And there's less of a chance of overtime to fuck our under.
Exactly. There's at that point there would be no chance for the overtime. There would be no reason for intentional fouls. There will be worse players on the courts. And this is NCAA basketball. Their bench players are accountants or lawyers.
Sociology majors.
Exactly.
All right, so the ref in the Tennessee game is either about to fuck us or make our bet win, depending on if they give this first down. And on the line, I don't even know if they give that. Yeah, 1st and 10. That
First
was
and 10.
we just got fucked by inches there. We need another stop from Pittsburgh.
Indeed. Oh fuck.
Let's keep our eye on the NCAA.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I will keep the updates from the NFL coming.
Fucking Pittsburgh. Oh, that was inches, bro. That like
It was
between our win.
Well, we don't know yet. We can't make those kinds of judgment calls. But that would have been a nice stop.
That would have been a win immediately.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we don't want easy wins. We want interesting wins. That's why we keep betting on the Lions.
Not today. I mean, Lions never disappoints us, though.
Yeah. They always look like they're about to. Today would have been the funny thing is today would have been the easiest Lions win.
Exactly.
Today's the day we didn't give the Lions pick.
Maybe we should start streaming earlier. I don't know. The reason why we go live in the second half is basically we don't want you to keep you watching us during the intermission while there are no live games. Like, this is a live game streaming show, and when the games are not live, it doesn't make sense. But again, you let us know from the chat box if you would rather for us to go live earlier, and then we can definitely nudge you in the right direction. Cool. So NCAA, yeah, I mean, most of the NCAA games are in the intermission too. It's tough to give away.
Yeah, third period just started of Islanders Knights. We're looking for a goal there, and then
we need a goal there.
Yeah,
we need a goal there.
I mean, if the over/under is 4.5 right now, the book is telling us that there's going to be another goal.
They're actually telling us there will be both teams will actually score goals.
Yeah.
It's more likely to go to 2-2 instead of 4-1.
Yeah.
But again, you never know. Pittsburgh. Come on, Pittsburgh. I need this win. I need this win from Pittsburgh because we only gave away 2 picks, so 1-1 would look horrible.
We need 2-0. We need
2-0 for sure. Come on, Pittsburgh.
Giants, Dallas. Well, what was the under? I think it was already 28 at that point, right?
Yep.
So yeah.
No, it was like, I don't remember. It was like 32 or whatever. Yeah, I mean, again, we didn't give away the pick. We were also thinking about an under on Tennessee Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
that would have lost. When we discuss stuff, there will be no bets. There will be no triggered wins and no triggered losses. So they probably cancel each other.
Yeah, for sure. So this is a big drive for Tennessee. We'll see if Pittsburgh can get a stop here. It's about to be 2nd and 5. We really need this stop.
Yeah, I actually kept the simulation here on the right hand side so people can actually see, even if I scroll through other sports.
Nice. Intermission everywhere, including the NCAA games. How desperate are we for picks? Are we going to women's NCAA?
I don't think MGM has women's NCAA.
MGM, come on, it's 2021.
I have zero information about women NCAA. I don't know.
So Amazon still thinks Tennessee win probability is 20%. We really need to hold them to a field goal here. Otherwise, there's no time on the clock left.
Yeah. I mean, they're without Derrick Henry. Come on. They don't have their biggest weapon. We just need one stop. Come on. One stop. Come on, Big Ben.
No Derrick Henry. However, Foreman is having quite the game. He's picking up the slack there with 105 yards today.
Damn.
He's looking Derrick Henry-ish, but still not a replacement for the real thing. I still believe in this Pittsburgh defense to get this stop here.
I mean, we just need to stop them twice. That's it. Third downs. Actually, it's only a second down.
Yeah, 2nd and 6.
Those inches. Those fucking inches.
I mean, yeah, we said it. The ref is either going to give us the game here or fuck us here. And they gave us the inches the wrong way.
I mean, next time when you're praying to God for more inches, please be more specific.
I prayed for the inches in the wrong place.
Exactly.
Damn it.
You just need to be more specific.
I need to be more specific about where I want the inches. Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
2nd and 6.
Okay, guys, I'm actually paralyzed right now. I'm very into the Tennessee game.
Fumble. Yes.
Oh,
is that the third fumble of the quarter?
It didn't. There's a flag on the field. It was almost a fumble.
If that gives Tennessee the first down, I'll be very annoyed.
I think it's on offense. Let's see where the flag goes to. Offense, right?
Offensive flag. Yeah,
Nice.
that's
nice,
awesome
nice.
for us.
Actually, is it worse for us? Because now it's still second down.
Yeah, but it's 2nd and 11 instead of 3rd and 6.
I would rather be 3rd and 6 or 2nd and no.
I don't know. Because
Because
they're
now
going to go
they-
for it on 4th down.
Exactly,
Either-
but now they will have 3 chances versus 2. I don't know if it's a good flag for us. Oh, I wish we could do the. we
Yeah,
could have
that
the
would have been
fumble.
the 3rd fumble recovery,
Yeah.
turnover of this quarter, I think. Or at
53
least,
seconds. Like the time is running too. Tennessee still has. 2
That's the thing. If
timeouts.
Tennessee doesn't if Tennessee scores here, there's no time on the clock left.
True. Oh fuck! It's a stop. It's either like a win or we're all in this one.
Yeah,
Like it's either a stop or it's a loss.
yeah, exactly.
Damn. That makes it more interesting, even more interesting. Yeah, I'm scrolling through the NCAA action. Like, I feel like right now our viewers are probably skewed towards NFL, and they're watching the game too. So I want to be emotionally invested with them as well. Like I wanna experience the joy together with them. So it's 2nd and 16, which is great.
Oh, is that a 10-yard penalty?
Yeah,
I thought it was like an offside. It was gonna be 5. Yeah, 2nd and 16 is
Bro, don't jinx it. Don't fucking jinx it.
great. Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood, indeed. I think there's another penalty. Okay, now it's 2nd and 16. So it was 5 plus 5.
Nice.
Uh,
Oh no! Wait, what?
It's the penalty on Pittsburgh.
No, it's
No, it's
3rd
third and 14. Okay.
3rd and 14. All right.
Oh,
Don't
Yes.
jinx it. Don't jinx
I
it.
want that one. Okay, here's the thing. If we gave away the NCAA, we would have potentially went up 3-0. Okay, next
Bro,
time, don't
dude.
stop me. Don't stop me. Don't make me wait too long for the under. Like, if we come across that under, because we've been missing a lot of NCAA opportunities
Yeah.
in the last couple of weeks. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
we do need to
4th
pull
and-
the trigger on
So it's
the
4th and 6, guys. This is where it comes to an end. Okay, we either win the Pittsburgh game now or we lose now. It's 4th and 6. If we get the stop, we win right away. If we get the stop, let's play the money.
Yeah.
If we get the stop, let's play the money song. By the way, did we win on Miami?
Miami. Texans won. That game ended.
Yeah.
Miami's done. I mean,
Miami's what? 1.33 seconds. Is it Miami ball?
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm very invested in this.
Okay, let's hide it here so we can actually watch it. Okay, guys, we need a stop here. It's now or never. It's now or never. It's now or never. Fuck, I love this feeling. I think this is why I sports bet, honestly.
Oh yeah. I want this 4th quarter drama injected into my veins.
Exactly.
This is my heroin.
Now or never. Come on. Money song. By the way, Vegas scored, so let's keep an eye on that game. Okay, money time.
Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas Golden Knights.
Oh.
NHL.
I thought you were
They
saying-
stopped! They fucking
Yes.
stopped! Let's go! Let's go! 4 and 6 stop. They stopped it. No flag on the field.
Did
Wait,
they?
They did. Wait.
No,
They
they
did?
didn't.
Well, they did.
They didn't.
Bro, I saw it for... No, I saw it. Like, they need to review it. Like, they stopped it 100%. They're reviewing the call. No, they stopped, bro. They stopped. He didn't...
Oh, that's
No,
clearly
he
a
didn't.
stop.
That's clearly a stop.
That's clearly a stop, bro. Like, if the refs fuck us again, it's for sure.
No, it's clearly a stop. It's clearly a stop. It's a stop. It's a stop for sure. They're
I-
reviewing the call.
Can they even review where they spotted the ball? They can't.
But that was such an obvious stop. Are you kidding me? Bro, that's not true. How do they count? No, that's a stop, bro. I can't see it from here. It's a stop.
Dude, they're gonna give it. The refs are fucking us, bro.
But look at the ball. Look at the ball. It's a stop.
They're
I
gonna
see
give it. They're gonna
No,
give
it's
it.
stop. It's no. Look at the Pittsburgh players. They're going crazy. It's a stop. They gave the stop.
I mean, that's the right call. The stop is the right
No,
call.
I'm seeing it. It's in front of me. They stopped it, bro. Pittsburgh is going crazy. They stopped it. Okay, wait.
Like, on the replay, if you guys are...
Okay, if you guys are watching the game, this is ridiculous. It's clearly a stop.
Yeah.
It's clearly a stop. It's only his helmet that passes the point.
Yeah. And barely. I don't even think the helmet...
Okay, let's wait until the simulation shifts to a first
Yeah.
down for Pittsburgh. Okay, at this point, 29 seconds. They can just kneel and finish the game, right?
Yeah, it's done.
Bro, I'm even surprised they're reviewing this. This is such an obvious. Okay, they won it, right? Wait, should we wait?
No,
Fuck.
wait. They don't fuck us, bro. The NFL, we know the NFL is rigged, bro. We know it's rigged.
Okay, still
Official
review.
under review. I mean, if it goes to review, then it's definitely a stop. Like this would be insane bullshit if it's on a stop.
No, I think Tennessee's throwing the review flag, which makes sense at this point in the game.
Yeah,
it's clearly a stop. It's
like
clearly
the ball at no point crosses the plane.
Clearly a stop. What happens? Oh, chill. I think I just pressed. We're still there. Are we not?
No, we are.
Damn it, bro.
4th and 10 for the Jets. So looks like both our wins are gonna hit at this. I'm the king of jinx, eh?
This Steelers game, is it over now?
No, they're still reviewing it.
Damn.
The Jets game might be over right here with this 4th and 10. Yeah.
4th and down. So what do we do? Let's finish the game still.
Yeah.
What?
No.
That's previous?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's the previous?
Unless the review is for a flag of some sort, I'm very confused what's happening in that game. Okay, Dolphins won, by the way.
Is this Pittsburgh 4th and 1? Like, what is that?
No.
It's Pittsburgh 4th and 1. They kneeled. So it's
impossible. There was only 30 seconds left. They wouldn't even get to 4th down. Dolphins did win, though.
Dolphins did win?
Dolphins are kneeling now.
Okay.
I'm playing the money jingle.
Here comes the money.
Money.
So for our viewers who bet on Dolphins, congratulations. And featherweight, I'm happy for you guys as well. You guys bet on minus 2.5, which is even better. So congratulations, everyone. This is win number 13 in our, what is this? Is this our 4th or 5th stream?
5th.
5th stream. So 5th stream, win number 13. Let's go back to the Pittsburgh game to see if the official review is over. Yeah, it's Pittsburgh ball. Pittsburgh won as well. So 2 wins, 2-0 today. So 2 wins today, 15-6 overall. 14-6?
14-5.
14-5 overall, sorry, even better. 14-5 overall. So we're getting close to that 66% mark. So Jordan, not bad, eh? Not bad start.
Not a bad day. Not a bad day. For a COVID stream, not a bad.
Great news. Wow. How long has it been since we started streaming?
2:30, almost 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay. What do you think?
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, bro. I'm energized. I'm sick, but I'm good. I don't mind continuing, actually.
All right, let's look at the 4 o'clock.
Is there any chats?
Nothing in the chat. Let me have a look here. No, we just got featherweight who had minus 2.5, couldn't catch out. You didn't listen to us, but you won anyway. That's how solid the pick was.
Exactly. So featherweights, I believe they confirmed that they bet on 2 of our picks. So if let's assume they bet $100 on each. So they would probably featherweight, for example, made $150 because they tagged along, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty cool. Cool. Congratulations.
Yeah, you bet $100 on both our things. You're up $150 around, which is awesome. Probably even more, minus 2.5. Like that was probably 1.85.
I think they bet minus 2.5 because they missed the money line. Yeah. Well, yeah, man. Like wins. He wins. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy so far. Go. Okay, so I think the NFL fourth quarter game started. You wanna?
Yeah, let's run through the fourth quarter.
You wanna run people through the fourth quarter till I look for another pick on basketball?
Yeah. So we got Broncos, Bengals. Sorry, let me look at it with the odds so we can see what the pregame odds are for these games. All right.
Are there only 2 games for the
4 games? 4 games.
Okay.
Should be 4 games.
Oof. Good games too.
Yeah, great games. I'm just trying to fix some. Yes. So as you can see in our scoreboard on the bottom right, we are 14-5 overall since you started watching. Well, we'll run the math on that and tell you how many units you'd be up if you were watching us from the beginning. So we got 4 o'clock games. Atlanta Falcons versus 49ers. Falcons 6.5-point favorites in San Francisco. I don't know how I feel about that one.
I think 49ers are doing great, actually.
Yeah, I think 49ers are on a hot streak. Bengals, Broncos. Bengals 2.5-point favorites in Denver. Green Bay, Baltimore. Sorry, 49ers are the 6.5 favorites. I'm very stupid. I'm reading it wrong. So 49ers are 6.5-point favorites in San Francisco against the Atlanta Falcons. Bengals versus Broncos. Broncos are 2.5-point favorites against the Bengals in Denver. Green Bay Packers are 9-point favorites in Baltimore. However, they do not have Lamar Jackson, so that makes sense. So those are the 3-4 o'clock games that we're going to be looking at in the fourth quarter window. So San Francisco just got to stop Atlanta Winford 4th and goal. I think this is it's getting to crunch time in the season. I'm not sure if San Francisco is even in the hunt anymore at this point. They are, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, must win for San Fran. I mean they're looking in much better form now than they were in the middle of the season / earlier in the season. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in these games. The second half of the NCAA games are ticking down. We're getting under 10 minutes into a few of them. We'll see if we can get you some picks there.
Exactly. Okay, 2-0 starts. I'm very happy with our start. I'm very happy that our viewers made money taking along with us. That is great. Let's give more picks. Okay, it looks like the only pick where we hesitated and didn't give was the NCAA. So
Yeah, which was again, it was quite risky. I mean, it could have a lot of things could have happened. It could have gone to overtime.
exactly. Like 59-54 was risky one because if they didn't score,
Yeah,
like if the other team that was leading scored a couple of more points, like the
They
game
would've
would have
saved.
been an entirely different one.
of course.
So I mean, again, like even a hypothetical game that we talked about giving as a bet, winning, gives me some sort of satisfaction.
Definitely.
Okay, I think this is our next under game. The Coastal Carolina Middleton State. I think there will be a similar scenario here. So let's start following that game closely. Let me see if there are other opportunities. Featherweights. Let me know if there's any other European basketball questions. I know I dropped the ball on the Valencia-Baragan game. I will make up to you for sure. Let me know. Actually, I think I can check the chat box from my mobile as well,
Yes, you can.
if that's easier for you.
There's nothing going on in the chat box. We just have Featherweight telling us that he didn't listen and took a -2.5 into the money line. Luckily for him, that worked out anyway. I'm going to change the widget to show us the NCAA games so that we can be ready to bet on those.
Cool. Yeah, I think it will be a while before we take another bet on the NFL.
Yeah. So let's go bet
That makes
MGM.
sense.
And you said we're looking at
Coastal Carolina, Middleton State.
Coastal Carolina, Middle Tennessee State. All right.
I'm super pissed at featherweights, actually.
For conceding that many points.
No, they dropped. I said featherweights.
Oh, okay. They dropped the ball.
Yeah, they did.
It's tough. So I'm ready to go on the Coastal Carolina. How much time is left in the game?
Oh, we need to wait another 5 minutes for sure.
Okay, gotcha.
9 minutes.
9 minutes to go, so another 5 minutes, and then
Exactly.
we're looking at possibly, depending on the situation, betting an under there. Now, do you have any do we want to go through while these NCAA games tick down into the final minutes of the second half, where we can make our under bets? Do you have any preconceived notions about this 4 o'clock slate? Cincinnati Bengals Broncos do have playoff implications. It's a must-win for both teams if they want to remain in the hunt. They're both fighting for a wild card spot in the AFC. 49ers Falcons are in the same situation, I believe.
Okay, here are my pre-match predictions. First of all, can we check to see if Lamar is playing on Ravens?
He is not.
He's not. Okay. Okay. This is what I think. If Ravens somehow goes up, I would still back up Green Bay Packers. I think that's a Green Bay Packers win.
In Baltimore, by the way.
Still. Like, I mean, even though Baltimore actually almost made a comeback last week without Lamar, I don't think it's happening against Aaron Rodgers. So maybe
Right.
that might be the opportunity here. Like, I wouldn't advise anyone to go minus 8.5 even without their starting quarterback. Let's wait to see if we can find a good odd for Ravens, Packers money line. In terms of 49ers, Falcons forever will be my arch enemy, to be honest. And actually, we were like undefeated for the first 2 weeks, and our only loss came from the hands of Matt Ryan and the Falcons. So like, I don't like them. But apart from my personal issue with them, I actually don't think they can come out with a win against the 49ers. Like, 49ers definitely got into a momentum. They've been winning a lot recently. They actually went up. They went over the 50% mark in terms of their win-loss ratio. So I don't think they will drop the ball on this one. I'm pretty confident of a 49ers win. But let's see. Again, like, I never bet on pre-bets. I'm just...
But the 49ers have very strong wins. They beat the Bengals. They beat the Rams. They beat the Vikings. They did lose to Seattle, but otherwise, I mean, they're looking in their last 5 games. They only have 1 loss against the Seahawks, whereas the Falcons, they beat the Panthers. They lost against the Bucs, which was very tough. They beat the Jaguars, but it looks like that when the Falcons, they lost to the Patriots, 25-0, lost to the Cowboys 43-3. I think the Falcons, when they come up against that big team with a good defense, they are struggling to score. As we saw when we bet on their plus spread against the Bucs, they are struggling to score.
Such a close one, though.
So I think that, and like Izal said, we don't make pregame predictions, but we're gonna look for.
This is what we're doing. We're going into the last 6 minutes of the NHL game.
Okay.
So Vegas Golden Knights currently are up against New York Islanders 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys just joined, we were looking for an empty net opportunity. So we're basically looking to see if there's an over 3.5 total goals on the game. If given that Vegas Golden Knights can actually take this game 1 point ahead at the end. So do we have widgets on that as well?
Yes, we do.
Perfect.
So Golden Knights and Islanders.
Yeah. I'm actually going to check this. Okay. Our beautiful feed on OddsSeeker actually has a feed on this as well. So if you can actually go to the feed, or if you can see my screen, you'll see the over-unders open for each sportsbook. Bro, I love this feed. Like, this makes my job so much easier.
So we're looking for over
3.5.
Over 3.5. So we're waiting for it to drop.
Exactly. So right now, it's early in the game. There's still 6 minutes to go. I'm actually going to show you from MGM as well, so you can follow the... Oh, New York Islanders just scored a goal. Fuck. That fucks up our empty net. Like, there's no...
That really does fuck up our empty net.
I mean, let's hope one of the teams will score another goal within the next...
How much time is left?
5 minutes and 45
Okay,
seconds.
so there's still time to catch.
Yeah, I mean, like, if they score a goal within the next 2 minutes, we might still have the empty net opportunity. Come on, like, what's going on today? Like, we need opportunities. Nothing is happening. Come on.
The scenarios will come. If we stay patient, the scenarios always come.
And, like, I'm actually trying to be patient, guys. Like, I don't want you to, like, take losses. Like, between 2-0 and 2-1, there's a difference because of our margins. Because we bet on odds below 2.0, like, when we go 1-1, we have a small loss, like, we would bet on, if let's say we're betting on 1.8, we would win $80 on a $100 bet. and we would lose $100 on a $100 bet, obviously. So that's -20. So we don't want those minuses ruining our day. So we're trying to go undefeated. But again, like I think this middle Tennessee Coastal Carolina game, I think that will be our next under pick
Gotcha.
because it's like very
120. Yeah, it's going up. It's going up. That's
There's
good.
still
It's
8
minutes left.
There's
so.
still 8 minutes. Yeah, we made the mistake of not betting on the other not NHL, NCAA game.
Yeah.
Well, let's not make the same mistake. Let's bet on this and let's fucking go 3-0 today. Well, let's go 16-5. No, 15-5.
15-5. Okay.
We're coming back strong after an unlucky week last week.
I will keep my eye on the hockey game. See what's happening there.
Yeah, hopefully they will score soon.
Yeah, 4.5 minutes left. I think any goal in the next 2 minutes will give us that opportunity as long as they keep the lines open.
I think so.
Those of you that don't have MGM, I think we will take the hockey line on FanDuel.
Nice.
They are giving right now the better, more accurate total goals line. So looking at FanDuel, I think they will keep it open the latest. FanDuel or DraftKings should have those lines open. For those of you that are not in a state that offers MGM, we're going to look for some picks on other books.
Exactly.
So looking for a goal there, looking for Coastal Carolina to take down.
Exactly. I'm actually I'm pretty invested in the Coastal Carolina game. I think that will be the next under game. But again, looking at the money lines, look at the money lines. So Middle Tennessee seems to be the heavy favorites. They only have 1.16, and the difference is not that large. It's only a 5-point difference with 8 minutes to go, but it's still at 1.16. So this kind of shows me that probably at the beginning of the game, the Middle 10 states money line was 1.2 max.
Yeah,
like they're heavy favorites. So like maybe they might actually get the win right now, like just blowing out the other team. So let's see. It might not be a close game as we hoped for, but we will see.
What if Coastal Carolina does mount a small comeback? Do we do money line on Middle Tennessee just based on that free game odds?
You know how stupid things goes with the NCAA games. Even when like
it's almost like they're not
NCAA. I mean, they are not. Like we actually saw like games where an underdog with 10.0 odds would win. You know, like we actually saw that happening. So.
Crazy. Let's go. Come on.
Extra caution.
Vegas and Islanders. We're really
need a goal within the next minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's happening. Come on, guys. Opportunities, scenarios. Where are you? I actually want to give picks, but like I don't want to give picks.
I think Atlanta just scored against San Fran. That could present quite the opportunity for us to bet San Francisco as the pregame favorites. I believe the call is under review.
Should I go to NFL?
Let's stick. Well, we're keeping an eye on NFL. Let's keep the book because
Well,
we want our viewers that are watching us to keep on the Coastal Carolina game because that will be these kinds of unders in the last few minutes of the fourth quarter. You have to be pinpoint accurate because they are changing at all times.
True.
I guess they overturned the Atlanta touchdown anyway, so it's now third down for Atlanta.
Yeah, I don't think this game will end up being a close one.
You think
Like the money line is too weird. I don't know. It's like 1.12. It's almost says that like Coastal Carolina can't even cover the spread. Like look at this game, bro. It's like 5 points, 7 minutes to go, but the spread is even higher than the actual margin. Like the margin is 5
So
points.
Middle Tennessee is going to run away with it. Is what the book is telling us.
Exactly. That's what the book is telling us. But again, in NCAA, anything can happen.
Mm-hmm. We want a Vegas or Islanders goal.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening. At this point, probably most of the sports books already
3
closed
minutes
down.
left. So we missed the opportunity there.
I mean, we will look for other opportunities, man. I think in hockey, like momentum shifts came in the shape of like I don't know, like what do you call those penalties?
Yeah,
Like
power
power plays that are not being settled in an overtime. So like if I see a penalty in an overtime, and if that team can't score the penalty in the overtime, that team loses, for example.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that a scenario?
Because like that's a scenario that I would actually rely on.
Okay. Is that in the guide?
I don't think I wrote the guide for NHL. That's the only one.
That's the last four left.
That's the last one.
All right,
That's-
well then, maybe we'll catch this opportunity if Islanders Vegas goes into overtime.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much all the books have that line closed. So let's stick with Coastal Carolina here. See what happens.
Come on, Coastal.
We got the
Of course.
MGM lines on the screen. I'm checking the DraftKings lines.
Islanders scored. So that makes me wonder. New York Islanders scored, guys. So
Can we catch
sure.
over 5?
it's 3 minutes. Let's check the other. Can you see from the overlays if DraftKings, or can you check from there to
Yeah.
see
DraftKings hockey.
if it's over? Without a question, let's bet.
Mm-hmm. It's closed on 365. So I doubt it'll be opening.
365 is horrible with those lines.
Okay, so DraftKings over 5.5
They have it. They
is
have it.
open, but they don't have the Islanders goal yet.
But that's because it's suspended. If the over opens again, let's give it away right away.
Yeah. So if you are on DraftKings or any book that has over 5.5,
But prepare the widget though.
yeah,
Can you send me that link? Oh, I actually did.
yes. So we got over 5.5
Wait, don't press it yet. Let's see if it will open.
on DraftKings.
Yeah, keep your hand ready. But let's also check. Okay, is it? Oh, it's not open. It's suspended yet. Suspended. Okay. Damn, there's a Real Madrid. There's a soccer game. 70th minute. Real Madrid plays at home against Cadiz. There's a good win.
What are the odds there?
I'll tell you. Actually, we don't have overlays. It doesn't make sense for us to do that, right?
We might.
No way.
No, we
No.
don't.
Cypriot.
Cypriot
Damn.
soccer.
Kudos, Panda. That's actually crazy that they give Cypriot soccer. Wow.
Okay, so lines are open.
Okay, over 5.5. Doesn't matter.
On
Over guys,
DraftKings?
over 5.5 on DraftKings. Do it.
I highlighted a FanDuel over 5.5
Do it.
for Golden Knights at Islanders.
Wait, how come it's 7.0? Is there no time left? Did they cancel? They canceled the goal. Okay, remove it. They canceled the goal. They disallowed the goal. Remove it. Sorry, guys. I think you need to unhighlight it from there. Okay, sorry, guys. Actually, they disallowed the goal. So we were in the impression that they scored the goal, but they disallowed the goal. So, ask Peter. Guys, obviously don't take the over 5.5 because the game, like you wouldn't, like you'll see it doesn't make sense.
Also, the line was probably suspended.
Yeah, so what happened is basically New York Islanders scored a goal. Then they disallowed the goal. So we thought they went up and there would be an empty net opportunity.
There is a line for over 4.5 though.
No, that can't be true. That's the overlays coming from behind.
Okay, gotcha.
We know that. But yeah, sorry for that.
So
Let's
this
just
one's going
ask.
to overtime.
Yeah, let's ask Peter
I did.
how to remove those. But I'm pretty sure if you like unhighlight them, you're supposed to.
No,
remove
because
them.
it doesn't exist anymore, so I can't unhighlight it.
So guys, I know that you've like nobody actually bet on that because it didn't make sense. Like we had 2 minutes. Like it's impossible for them to score 2 goals. That was a mistake, FYI. So obviously don't bet on it. Okay, I think we need to prepare ourselves for the Coastal Carolina game. It's 4
All
points.
right.
It's 4 points difference. And 5 minutes and 39 seconds to go. Okay, this time let's not miss it. So like on your bro, it still shows a goal here though.
How much time left?
2.5 minutes. Okay, guys, if you have the over 5.5, okay, it shows 2 and 2 on the simulation, but 3 and 2 here. Like I'm a little confused. I think I only scored the goal. Okay, if they scored the goal, I'm very confused at this point. I think they just scored another goal. Look at MGM here. Goal. Okay.
Very interesting.
Anyways, guys, if you took the 5.5, okay, if you didn't took the 5.5, take it now. What do we do? Do we keep it or what?
So Islanders goal, yeah. I mean, this is the rule, right? 2 minutes left, empty net. over 5.5.
Like, is it even available?
I mean, it's closed at this point. But I think the books just fucked up.
I think they scored again. No, they just
You think they scored again?
They got a
Okay.
goal disallowed, but then scored again. I think if we can remove it, we should remove it.
Yeah, well, if you did it, you did it. If you missed it, you missed it. But let's see if it hits.
Like, do we attribute this as a loss if we lose it? Like,
Yeah.
what do you
I
mean?
guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't take the win. I wouldn't take the win. Like, honestly, is it possible though to remove it?
No.
No. You can't.
No.
Damn.
Locks are locks.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, that disallowed goal, I mean, fucked us. I mean, nobody was able to. Nobody
yeah,
was.
there's no way nobody could have bet on that because that
Like
was
nobody could have bet on
Yeah.
that. That was an impossible line. So, I mean, it's
like
there.
the odds were too high.
It's in the featured picks, but like, you probably weren't able to catch it.
Yeah, let's go to NCAA. Like, this game is over anyways. Like, let's
NCAA.
don't miss that game. So Coastal Carolina, again, it's 5-point difference. It's too much. Like, there will be intentional fouls, but let's see. Let's see. Maybe they will score like, I don't know, a 3-pointer or a 2-pointer to like get the deficit behind like below 3 points. Let's see if that will happen. Right now it's 68-63. Damn, what a controversy.
I wonder what happened in that game, actually, if you were there.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we weren't watching, so we didn't see what happened.
The thing is, we made that pick, but because of the way the goals are disallowed, I don't think. And I mean, let us know if you managed to bet the 5.5, but I'm pretty sure it was physically
I think the
impossible.
lines opened for a very little window, and like the odds were very high.
Yeah.
So, like, and you guys obviously, if you're watching it, you know that we were talking about like over in case there was a goal.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll see. Maybe they will score a goal. I mean, if someone actually bets on those odds, and if they end up scoring a goal, that would be like send me
plus 700.
Send me a screenshot.
Yeah, well, we definitely want to see that one.
Yeah, bro. I want to see Coastal Carolina, Middle Tennessee, 1-7, like I don't know, 7 points differential.
150.5.
Too much point, too much difference. Is it 150?
On DraftKings.
Okay, lock it because I'm seeing 147 in another book.
All right, so DraftKings.
Okay, 5.5 hits. Vegas scored. Do we take the win or no?
I mean, if you manage to catch it, we locked it. If you manage to catch it, that's what I'm saying. It was impossible to catch, but if you caught it, in between the disallowed goals, yes, of course.
We gave it. It's there.
It's locked.
Is it still open? Is it still 115 DraftKings? Go to DraftKings for a second.
It's not open on the... Here, I got 150.5 on BetMGM.
But check also DraftKings.
It's
on MGM it's closed.
150.5 on DraftKings.
Can you refresh DraftKings? Sometimes you need to refresh it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean actually refreshing it.
Yeah, I had just refreshed it. It showed
yeah,
150.5, and then I went to the widget to lock it in.
Because I'm seeing 147 in a different book. So I think if we have 150, we should capitalize on it.
Yeah, I just refreshed 150.5 over under on Coastal Carolina.
Do we have it on the widgets?
Might have to be...
Should I do that just to capitalize on the difference?
Huh?
Should I take the under to capitalize the difference?
What do you mean?
Like, at this point, the reason why it's basically diverted from my scenario, but I'm just trying to capitalize the under difference between the two sportsbook.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So Coastal Carolina under 150.5.
Are we playing money for Vegas?
Yes.
So okay, guys, under 154 Coastal Carolina game, and again, the reason is we've actually cross-referenced a couple of sportsbooks for that. And we saw that DraftKings was higher than the other sportsbooks. So like they kind of fucked up with 2 or 3 points. So they gave us a better under. So that's why we actually capitalize on that. Let me see. Oh, really? So our bet feed has NCAA too.
Awesome.
I
am playing.
Okay, so guys, you'll see it's 149 consensus on an average. It's 147 in some places, but we were able to find 150 from that DraftKings, which is great. By the way, since we locked the Vegas Golden Knights, it is a win.
If you managed to catch it, we're very happy for you. If you caught that plus 700, that's amazing.
I mean, again, the thing is like maybe the goal wasn't even disallowed. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe
The way the books were.
maybe the books just fucked up.
Yeah.
Actually, let me learn that because if the goal wasn't disallowed, it's a clear win. Like it's a win.
Mm-hmm.
Any chats about this?
I don't think anyone caught it. No.
Actually, do we bet Vegas money line after that last second goal?
I feel like we talk about getting fucked in this scenario a lot.
It's not one of those scenarios, trust me. But anyways, don't bet it. Don't bet it, but I'm just trying to understand. Guys, is there anyone that was watching the game live?
Yeah, let us know if you're watching the game live. What happened? We don't even watch sports. We just watch the sports book and look at
Nice.
numbers.
I'm just trying to understand what's happening.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't find. I think the sportsbook fucked up for a small, very small brief window. I guess, or they just said a disallowed goal and then scored again.
Yeah, but I'm not sure which scenario is crazier.
I think Vegas will win this game.
Coastal Carolina, Tennessee is at 134. We bet under 150.
Oh yeah, nice.
So
how long?
There's 3 minutes
Oh,
left.
that's perfect.
There's 3 minutes
what
left
we
in the
want.
fourth quarter.
If we go up 4-0, I will be super hyped.
And
bro.
they're
I
at
will punch your
137.
arms so hard.
They're at 137. Actually, winning is bad for me because that's when I get the abuse.
Fair.
Do you want to do Vegas money line? How you feeling? You feeling Vegas money line?
Vegas money line.
Is that a lock?
Look. I don't know. They just scored the last second goal. Like.
The problem is it's a crapshoot, bro. Overtime,
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
3-on-3 is bullshit.
It is.
Like hockey overtime is bullshit. 3v3 is not hockey, bro.
100%.
It's fucking street hockey with teenagers. Like it's
It's
random.
based on luck. I just had a feeling, but again, maybe that's the wrong feeling. I don't know. Maybe it's the wrong feeling just because I don't know. Like, I mean, they get the momentum. They were playing with an empty net with an extra attacker, and they scored the goal. To me, that should be a win. But in NHL, there were a couple of situations where I've seen the opposite happening. I have a feeling. I have a feeling for the Vegas Golden Knights, but we already won the 5.5. So like, let's not.
Yeah, let's
push
not try
our
to win
luck
twice
there.
on the same game.
Let's concentrate.
Now
on
that
the
we
next
said
level.
that, Vegas will win.
Exactly.
So we got under 150 and a half.
On the Coastal Carolina. Oh
On the coast-
shit, we lost that. We're going to lose that.
Are we?
Yeah. Because 2 minutes and 15 seconds with 141.
141. We got 9 points to give in 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, we lost that. I think we got too excited to utilize that.
Real Madrid is ending 0-0.
Really?
83rd minute. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Very low scoring 4 o'clock slate. Also,
Yeah, the thing is, actually, I'm looking at FGM. It's locked, but actually the lines are at 150. It's like 151. So like we bet on 150, which is not the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
I mean, so it dropped down to 149, even though it's closed. I don't know. Maybe a miracle will happen, but again, it's not easy at this point. Maybe a miracle will happen.
This is tough. This is tough.
I think we got way too excited to give more picks, you know?
No. I think this is a solid under, bro.
You think so?
I think so. The Grasshopper believes. I believe in our under.
I mean, at the time, my logic was basically all the books were showing like 147, 148, and drafting is at 150. So I just wanted to capitalize on that difference. That was where I was coming from. And like it's still 142. You never know. Like they might not intentionally foul at the end of the game. Now that I said that, they already fouled. Oh, bro, like I hate this. Like that's the exact reason why I didn't want to bet on this game. Like bet on the other game because I thought it would go into this situation.
But it didn't. The situation's inversed. We will survive. We will bounce back. Who knows? It can still hit. I still have faith.
It's tough, bro. It's tough. 2 minutes in NCAA is a long time.
It is a long time, especially once they start.
The worst thing is like the losing team will start fouling crazy. Like you would be surprised how much fouls they do. Like they will foul like 40 seconds left in the game with like 8-point difference. And at that point, you don't have a chance of a comeback. Like what I'm hoping is like one of the teams won't score any points. Well, I'm pissed with this loss. Fuck.
75-69.
Well, they fouled again, bro. They're fouling every second. Yeah, it's not going to happen. They fouled 3 times within 10 seconds. That's so fucking stupid. Like, you're actually conceding points when you foul. Like, I don't understand intentionally fouling like this.
Yeah, I feel like they intentionally foul in the weirdest scenarios in NCAA.
It wasn't.
It
wasn't our scenario. It wasn't our scenario. We made a mistake. Like that wasn't the scenario. Like there was 7-8 points differences. Anyways, so we're 3-1 today. What do we do?
Well, it looks like all the NCAA games are going into the last few minutes. Are there any other under opportunities?
All blowouts, honestly. I'm just checking. All blowouts. I think it's time to end the stream now.
3-1.
Yep, I'm pretty.
Let's wait until it's an actual loss.
Okay.
Coastal Carolina middle. Yeah, at this point it's a loss.
That's 148, bro.
148. A minute and a half.
Anyways, 3-1, still good. What is our overall score now? 15-6.
If this is a loss, yeah, we're 15-6. 148. Not too. They just fouled again.
Did they? No.
Coastal Carolina. Yeah.
Bro, this is so stupid. I hate the NCAA when they do this. Anyways, okay then. Thanks so much, guys. Let's update our score bug. Thanks so much for joining in. Next week at the same time, we will be live. We always go live at 2:30. Good day on the NFL front. On the NHL front, we made our first pick, which won. We're very happy. 15-6 overall, which is, I think it's pretty good, no?
I love 15-6.
Exactly. Thanks so much for joining. We really enjoy doing these shows with you. Hopefully, we'll have even a better record next week. But take care. Merry Christmas for all of those people that are like celebrating Christmas. Happy holidays. Hopefully, we'll get a lot of wins next week during Christmas.
Yeah, day after Christmas, we'll try to get you guys some money back since you probably spent it all on presents.
Exactly. Take care, guys. Should we actually wait to finish this game? We're still live. Like we have 2 points. Oh, we have 1 point to give away. 1 minute. 3 points missed. Should I just wait for another second?
Yeah.
Well, okay, we lost. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Anyways, take care. Have a great week.